So you know the whole world was built on socialism, don't you?
Yeah.
So whether you call it corporationism, I don't even know if that's a word, corporism, whatever it may be, corporations, yeah?
Yeah.
They are still social. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So, do you find that hard to understand?
I find it hard to believe more.
Okay, so a corporation at its core center
Yeah.
is socialistic.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
So you would think that it's not, right? It sounds like I'm talking a load of shit, because how can you have something that's called something else that isn't socialism? But it is socialism. Let me explain it to you, right? So, if I had a shit ton of money,
Yeah.
now I would... So the environment started off as socialism.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, all of the structures start off as socialism. It's the way it is. Why? Because nature is socialism.
Yeah.
So if you think about that, the plant grows food, yes? Let's say if it's for an animal, doesn't really matter, yeah? And it grows it freely, yes?
Yeah.
But technically it's not free, but it doesn't cost you anything. It costs the environment something, sunlight, water, moisture, different things, yeah? So we got sun. What else can we have? Water.
Yeah.
Does that cost you anything?
No.
So water, sunlight, nutrients. This costs you nothing. That's socialism. That is socialism. The very definition of socialism is that.
Yeah.
Then you can walk up to the tree,
Yeah.
pick an apple, let's say. You can eat it.
Yeah.
Chuck it away and keep going. You can go down to the river. You can pick out some shellfish. You can heat this up.
Yeah.
Did it cost you anything for the fire?
No.
No. Does it cost you anything for... You know, I often watch people get pieces of... I don't know. Can't remember what it's called now. Little chips of flint.
Yeah.
Have you seen that, where they got bits of flint and they're trying to make fire from it?
Yeah.
Well, fire doesn't really cost you anything, does it?
No.
Just your time, yeah?
Time and a little bit of effort.
A little bit of effort.
Yeah.
But that time was socialism, yeah? Something's giving it to you.
Yeah.
Some higher force, whatever you believe in. So, so we could take a piece of meteorite, yeah?
Yeah.
And again, a piece of metal. You can use a piece of metal and a piece of flint and sit here bashing it together like this. Or just take a piece of flint and crush it between two solid pieces of granite. Now go and put some dry stuff near it and rub the rocks really fast together. You'll notice that it will spark like gunpowder. And when you do that, you'll notice that it catches fire very easily. Our ancestors were fascinated with polishing stone. So you got to take it back. So how far back in history did your ancestors know how to carve bone? Well, this is Mesolithic time, right? So if you want an accurate record of how long fire has been around for, now were they doing that to rocks? You see, this is the thing. And yes, they were. Why do you think we have the big Grimes graves here? The first industrial revolution that ever happened was them taking out pieces of flint from the ground. They wanted to find loads of it. Now, there's a reason for this. If you take flint and you crush it down gently and you make it into a powder, and then you smack a piece of flint into it, all of that powder starts sparking. You guarantee to light a fire off of it. This captures onto straw, dry bits. It's amazing how quickly that can... But you'll see it on TV more often than not, that someone's sitting there with a piece of flint and a piece of metal trying to bang it. That's slow progress. There's no way on this earth hunter-gatherers had time for that shit. They weren't sitting there doing that. They were grinding it. And when you grind it, you'll see what happens. If you've never done this before, then you don't understand how fire truly works. Yes, that is a skill to do it like that. But that comes backwards. You only got a piece of flint and a bit of metal, and you're going to carry it with you? Yeah, maybe that would work, but I think it would be more logical that you can find bits of flint everywhere. No matter where you go, especially here, you can find flint. And then you find it in your nation. Is it quite common, flint?
Not
so
as common.
Not as common. But then why were they digging it here? Where was that going? And again, humans are very wasteful. You not notice that? If they find coal, they waste it. They find fuel, they waste it. I mean, not all nations. Some understand the art of up a mountain, blah, blah, blah. So you understand that the whole world and existence is formulated on socialism. Socialistic approach. You can walk up and eat something. You could also see that apple tree and notice those seeds and then be very inquisitive enough to go, what happens if I plant these? Things grow. Nice. So with this in mind, and then sand, if you grind sand down to a fine powder and then put it onto a fire, you know, we can make glass. The glass is actually more better than the glass that you see today. So today we see glass where we want to be able to see through it. It's been perfected over the years. Their glass back then was like starlight. It sparkled, and there was a reason for it. Under ice, everybody thinks everything is dead under the ice. It's not. It makes pockets, domes. They probably got to believe in the domes. Everything was socialism. So the animal eats freely to eat that. And nature and everything else is like, you want to pay me for that? Come on. This is money. And then the star's like, hey, you want to give me something for that? And then the water's like, yeah, you want to give me something for that? No, it doesn't. Your whole body is built on socialism. That's a very fascinating thing. Even corporations, the biggest corporations that you've got, the multi-billion-pound corporations, they're still socialistic. They came from socialism. Although they call themselves a different name, they are still socialistic. Why? Well, if I had a multi-billion-pound empire, could I build a bunker somewhere?
Yeah.
I can build an underground bunker.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny that all of these corporates that are building all of their bunkers underground, how do you get the energy? Well, we pay for it. Sure. You pay for it. How do you get the supply?
Yeah.
And then all the people that you have in that bunker, what are you going to do? Pay them money? Let's say it all goes to shit. There's something that you don't know that I may. Never mind trying to knock out physical pieces. You know, people are often trying to build wars, targeting the physical, the shit that you can see. You don't think that anyone, anywhere, has ever made something, a device, that targets the bits of empty nothingness in between, and it extracts this. You know, microscopic atomic level? We might call this an atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Rather than going for the physical that you can see, what about that small little gaps in between it? What about making something that can knock that out?
Yeah.
You might say antimatter. You might say reverse matter. You can say anything you want. Call it what you want. You need to tell me that no one has made that. And what's more, it works really good in space. The invisible becomes visible for a temporary moment. You ever think that anything out there has ever studied this, figured this out? So even if you were to go in bunkers, the bunkers would collapse. It would be like, pull it. What's that game with the marbles? And you've got all those sticks that go through it. I can't remember what it's called. Kaplunk? No, that's good enough. No, don't call it that. It might even be called that. Where you pull the stick out and then the art is to pull them out bit by bit, but not make the marbles fall down into the tray. Yes?
I see, yeah.
Think of the sticks as the shit you can't see, and the marbles are the bits that you can see, the physicalness. Imagine pulling out all of that at once. What happens to the physical? It collapses. It can't hold together. Its structure can't hold together. And then if we look at the invisible, you could say, well, if skin has invisible stuff, and let's say my muscle has invisible stuff, well, water would be able to... How do you draw the line between invisibility and... So you would understand that there's an equal to, equal from. So no matter how this is smashed together, it's not showing you one, it's showing you two. One bit you can't see versus a bit you can see. these bits that you can't see versus these bits that you can see that make a certain type of element.
Yeah.
And it's not just stars that make elements, by the way, planets do as well. They are, after all, they are failed stars. So, again, there's multiple ways to do it. Stars are just really good at it. Meteorites do it. They fuse things together. Lightning does it. So you understand, lightning fuses things. You could look at this as welding, depending on the gases, depending on this. Lightning fuses objects together. So you can fuse different types of metal together using this process. It also defuses, which is fascinating, but it mainly fuses. So you can look at this when we take gases. It separates some and moves some together, right? That's interesting, isn't it? Almost like the reverse before the... Anyway, so you've got certain types of invisibleness, we say the quantum maybe, the shit that you can't see, but it's equal to the stuff that you can see. We often do this. You want another way to look at it? It's like looking at the degrees on a thermometer, but we need one that's reciprocal. There's the middle, which the middle is 0. Interesting? So 0 being an plus. And then we've got minus. And whatever it can plus, usually you can minus below, yes? So if we've got minus 0, 2 minus zeros clocked together will give you some type of element. A minus 1 and a plus 1 give you one type of element. Minus 2 and also plus 2 give you another element. And so on, and so on, and so on. And this is what allows the parts to not seep through one another. Because if not, if you didn't have this process, your skin would merge into your muscle. You would merge into metal. Wood would be no different to you. Again, this is a different structure altogether. Another way of fusing things together. Or making do with the types of shite that you have around you. The stuff you can see, equally to, is pretty much equal to the stuff you can't see. That's interesting. Now imagine being able to pull apart the stuff that you can't see. It'd be the only implosion, that you'd never see it. You wouldn't even know. It just went off. But you would know it because you'd start seeing things collapse down. That's called targeted. So first off, you might be able to pull it apart and it causes a big... And it's all messy. That's the first version. The second version is then trying to hone that skill. Craft it. So that now you can target just a bottle. Tweak it a little bit more. I want to target just that. Now I just want to target the mountain. Now I just want to target a planet. Now I just want to target the star. That's a very interesting thing. Again, you wouldn't feel it. You stand right in front of it. Nothing would happen. Well, providing you're not made up of what you're targeting. It wouldn't even register. That's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
You would feel it. And it would be in a very bizarre way. You would know it. But you wouldn't know what it was. Do you understand that? Yeah. It would be a presence. This weapon would work in presence. If it was a weapon, I mean, all sorts of destructive things actually have great beneficial if used correctly. The knife, for example, you can do two things with it. You can feed starving people and therefore save lives. You can take that same scalpel and cut someone open and heal them from the inside, perhaps, and stitch them back together. That same tool can be used to take X amount of lives. You have light, you have dark. You have hot, you have cold. You have gases, you have liquids. Ah, man, it's solid objects, soft objects. Again, still the same. Just made up a little bit more different. And it's very hard to see it because you're missing out the bits that you can't see. So even if you were to make underground bunkers somewhere, well, it'd just be like picking a stitch, really. These would do you no good. Underground bunkers. So you can create socialism. See? Money's no object. Money was never the object. But now you can walk around, so a small number of people, as opposed to everybody being able to be in that socialism, which is the natural order, by the way.
Yeah.
That's the natural state of things. That is what, some people would say God. You say whatever you want, right? I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if these people didn't believe in a God. Why? Well, because they will take what God offers and then go, you know what? I think maybe it should just be for us to be allowed this stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Only we're allowed to have socialism.
yeah.
But the best socialism that you've ever seen in your life. Socialism meaning that money is no object. You want something done, people will do it. Why? Because they follow the money. And then you can create yourself this type of socialism state off of the people that created this socialism in the first place, which then allowed you to rise up in this and then take that from the people. So we often look at this as Saffron Housing, which is a housing association, socialistic. It's not, it's private. And then they take that socialism and then they sit at the top. When money now becomes... So the only thing that is socialistic is the ones that sit at the top of that company. Off of the people that paid it for socialism, and socialism gets such a bad name. But technically, well, it's one of the fundamental sources of the universe. You get resources, hence why we don't go to space. The reason why no one's going to space, and only a few will go to space, is because you can't monopoly it. Because true socialism is everywhere. Socialism, what does it mean? Abundance for everybody equally, yes?
Yeah.
That's the true definition of socialism. So, nature. Can you plant loads of seeds?
Yeah.
Will you be doing it for yourself? Or will you be doing it for anybody else that walks past that tree? See, hunter-gatherers knew this. They knew very early on that if they planted a load of seeds that they pulled out from that, sometimes they would eat them, sure, but more often than not, and most people are taught to be vegan and there's a reason behind it, it's expensive. You can't wander off somewhere if you are a vegan eating seeds. There's just not enough to support you there. Do you get what I mean? So then you might look at vegetarian. Life teaches you to be an adaptive eater. When the environment's good, eat loads of seeds. When the environment's terrible and you can't eat seeds, you have to eat meat. Because after all, they can graze on things. Evergreen. Most people know that pine trees are evergreen, conifers, but also grass. There are also other things that are evergreen. And again, if an animal can eat this, but you can't, but you can eat the animal that eats that. After all, you are what your animal eats. So in with this, if you were to plant a seed and it grow up into a tree, you may not be able to do that for yourself. You may not get a harvest out of that, but your kids will. Your grandkids will. Future generations will. And you begin to expand this. You got to understand something here, that it's a very bizarre world, considering you came from hunter-gatherers, and a lot of them, and they thrived. I don't even dare say you could dig this earth out without finding traces or remnants of your ancestors. They're everywhere. More so. But yet their legacy is gone. So they would have planted trees like no tomorrow. Certain types, ones that would support humans. They would have utilized animals to breed them so that their numbers explode. You see, socialism. Then when you look up at space, socialism. This planet used to spin quite fast. And by doing so, you wouldn't have noticed the stars. You'd have just noted halos. Because the smearing of the light, depending on how fast it's going, plus the strobing, the planet has to slow down to a certain ratio in order for you to figure things out. It works. Everything comes together all at one convergence point. It's a bit like what humans really are. You're a convergence point of multiple converging forces, reality. The invisible, the visible. There are balance in the middle, technically. So yeah, I noticed that these individuals build these bunkers and shit. It's amazing how all you elites have socialism because you've got enough access to all the fuel lines. It's amazing how you can all share the resources then, can't you?
Yeah.
It will fail. I've heard about some of these stories. I've got the gist of it. I'm not going to tell you where it's going to fail because I don't think that's right. I think that there's going to be what? A small percentage of people that you pick who are worthy to what? Survive an Armageddon? It won't work. Even if you were to make some sort of disease, even if you were to go into some sort of nuclear catastrophe, whoops, it won't work. It will fail. Well, anyway, you'll find that out if you go that way. I mean, I wouldn't, but you might. But it goes to show it that you've got the money, the resources to build this underneath the ground, to make yourselves have a habitat somewhere where you're protected, where you pick certain people that would then have to live in socialism, and you would build your own communities of socialism, but you can't do it on the surface. You can only do this underground. Why? Now, that's an obvious choice that you're making. That's an obvious statement that you make. Can't hide away from that. There are many things that will cause that not to work. Many. You ever wonder why the planet's got a magnetic field?
Yeah.
You know, humans have them as well, you know. You know, you can push and you can shrink this. You can pull it in and you can push it out. Now, whether that is something that people will be like, yeah, right, that's up to you. That's you to believe that. I have evidence to prove that I can push this out and pull it in. Can you teach this? Like, yeah, sure. If one person can do it, somebody else can do it, somebody else can do it. If one person can live in socialism, then everybody can. If one group can live in abundance, bringing down resources, then everybody can. Spaceships, they're another fascinating one. Spaceships. I call them igloos, personally, or you could call it a butterfly. Or you can look at certain things. Anyway, do you often think that the ancients were far before their time? They were ahead of their time. Everything that has been done in the past leads up to a point that's at now. You know that? We're on a convergence point right now. No, it's not going to be about fucking shit aligning up or anything like that. No, so it all crosses. I don't know if I want to add this one to it. I'm going to go into all of this in a bit more detail. I just want to just brush this off a little bit. So we call it the igloo, yes?
Yeah.
You can call it Santa's boot. Call it whatever you want, right? Now let's put another one over. Because you'd fill these up. It would be like a rainbow. You'd fill these up with gases, yeah? Each one would contain a different gas. These gases might mix into the system itself, so you would have to fill out the outside. And it runs across here as well, and across the front here, and all the way over. Certain gases do certain things, yeah? So you mimic the atmosphere. The tree of simplicity, yes, and the igloo. I was drawing these ages ago. Absolutely ages ago, but it's the point for what they actually are, to be honest. Do I have a green one? Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
We got money for underground resources to protect ourselves from some imaginary event that apparently, if you're not in control of nothing, isn't coming. Because we don't want to cause panic, but yet you haven't got enough resources to build underground farms that could feed the whole of the world. It's an interesting thing for me.
Yeah.
That is fascinating. And then we've put people in power, not all, but some, in power to protect us from this shit, and have done a pretty damn slack-ass job at it. Not all, but some, most. Put you in power to protect the people from situations such as this, yeah? You know, the ones with all the weapons that could go and sort this out at any time, the ones with all the soldiers that are strength and everything else,
Yeah.
but cannot protect the people that pay their wages. You ever find that interesting?
Yes, I do.
Don't even know why we'll give it a roof, but we will. Now let's draw this door with the happy face as opposed to a sad face. When you draw houses, they look sad because of the door. Yes. Now, this is one thing. Do you get how the butterfly comes?
Yeah.
Lovely. I'm not going to go too much into this. I know the size ratio is not great. We could say a key.
Mm-hmm.
And then this can connect to another walkway. This is, you can make this from metal. It's got waters pushing out one way, blah, 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 X, Y, Z. Not going to go too deep into this one on this video. Let's say we got some little bits of some water that are being purified in there. It's a breathable atmosphere that you can have in space, basically, this. And you can also do a mirror image if you wanted to on the other side, yeah?
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. X, Y, Z. I mean, really quickly. It's beautiful. Do you ever wonder what your churches would look like in space?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's got potential to be. There we are. Let's just do a really quick tree on this one, I think. Nothing too special. Just gives you the idea, doesn't it? Mirror image, if everybody had similar, the same, whatever else. Nice. If you started genetically modifying food and genetically modifying different things like this, that, and the other, you can genetically modify a tree that can cause a large amount of oxygen to be promoted from it, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Different bacteria. Well, let's put a little lake in there as well. We're going to get some symmetry going. Now, this is one way. This all bit around the start, and you connect it to a clock.
Yeah.
And you do the same on one side as you do the same on the other side, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And this looks like a butterfly.
Yeah.
And then you might have some sort of mechanism here and here for purification purposes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you might have some cooling systems for the water so it doesn't get too hot, and, you know, purification for air, everything else like that, and you recycle it this way. So therefore, you call that a butterfly. There's also the dragonfly. The dragonfly is very beautiful. So you can live in this in space. How do you walk around in it? There's not enough gravity and shit. And well, you just can. You can use magnetic equipment. I mean, very good as well. Wonderful. And you could say this is made out of glass. So I was hinting towards this that you could use the moon. You can use anything. This would be better to build this on the moon than it would on Earth. On Earth, it costs you billions, if not trillions, to even try and lift this shit up into the... So you go to the moon. The moon requires less breakaway from that gravity effect, and it becomes a factory. Then you need another moon where you're bringing in resources to even build these structures, and then they start to clop together. So if you can pump these off, and then they join together at the seam. And then each one feeds the other. So eventually you then get X amount of this, X amount of that, blah, blah, blah. Then you got food places, you're growing food and whatnot. And they can rotate very nicely. Light, dark, blah, blah, blah. You can make these come out in multiple ways, in bubbles. So there's a beautiful one. One that's very beautiful. Now, it's probably more so with what the Egyptians were probably thinking. You could say. I'm going to go right ahead and rub that out. But anyway, these were known as the igloos. And they all connect to central spires. It's absolutely beautiful, these things. They're really good. And water is very sticky. Water is incredibly sticky. You can get all of this to stay down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't probably have the water in a lake, but it'll be very similar to. Very good. Most animals, I'll get on this on another one, because there's a little bit more backstory behind most of this, but let's just rub that out for a second, and then let's go one more. This won't be built corporationism or anything else, but corporationism or whatever it's called, imperialism, it's not going to build it. Imperialism, what is that? We have a gentry in that, don't you? These people are the proper ones. These ones sit at the top of the castle, and in order for our castle to look good, you're not allowed castles. You have to have shit. Then anyone that, in these particular last one, that goes off and grabs some resources, it's there for everybody. The more you get, the more you got. The more you got, the more you can build. These are so easy to build. So you don't want to throw stones in glass houses, though, do you?
No.
Well, would you have any stones? That's the question. And if you did, would they be big enough to throw? But you could make it so that they could take impact of stones. Because if it's that fragile on the inside, then it's going to be fragile on the outside. And some of those layers are filled with a gel. I'll get onto that. It's a self-sealing gel. It can take the micrometeorite coming through it on both sides. It will do some internal damage, but you just repair it. No different to a flood. No different to anything else that you're experiencing. It's this one that's fascinating. Didn't have quite enough room for this, so I'm going to bring this one slightly down, but it's supposed to be the same as the top. This one's known as a dragonfly. This one comes with a star already built onto it. You look at this as some sort of... Anyway, I will go on to this into another one as to what this is. Then this should cast the light down. And perhaps you live in it in a very strange way. I'm going to draw it this way. Do what you will. Get creative with it. Maybe you want to draw a nice, great, big freaking eye in that. And the light casts down inside it. Again, can be projected. The light only needs to come in. Light formulates downwards anyway, and again, if you had multiple of these, it's going to cast the light this way too, so you could grow multiple stuff. This is the most wise way to do it, because triangular shape is the most strongest structure, apparently, in the universe. Interesting. What would you reckon to that? And then if you do put eyes either side, I mean, what does it start to look like?
Yeah.
What do you think that? It's very interesting, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Do you not start to see that and then have another one that's here and another one that's here? So it gives the illusion that if you look at it from a certain way, no matter which way you look at it, it always looks like it's a place to live in space, not here. And then you have collected. This produces a lot of heat and a lot of light. It's very good. The pipes around it are for heating the water. You can get it to heat and cool water. This will circulate. Anyway, I will go more deep into this in another video. But do you ever wonder where this sort of stuff comes from?
Yeah, I do.
What's more, if you turn it the other way and you add in more into here, from here to here, you start to get an owl. It starts to develop an owl. Because you might start to build upon it. You then build an owl's head or a cat, usually a cat. Do you ever think that the ancients ever came down, right? And I say came down, certain people come down and ruffle feathers. No. Russell? No. Ruffle, yes. The feathers of people and get them thinking. Did you ever think when you were younger, if only this, and this were like this? And then it begins to happen. Do you ever think that?
Yeah, I did.
Do you ever think that ancients visualized flying through the sky? And then, upset about it to say that they wish that they had this, this, and this. You know, I hear people talk about quantum mechanics and manifesting reality and shit like that. When do you think they manifest reality? Do you think that some people come here, just manifest reality, they die, and then it stops? Or do you think it ripples?
It ripples. I think it ripples.
Then you could say with all of these structures, the ones that you can see, never mind the ones that, you know, we'll get back to that magnetic field in a bit. Would you live in something like that?
Yeah.
I fucking would. Oh yeah, I definitely would. You know, and then you've got part barrier. This is transparent view. Could you imagine just the press of a button and it turns crimson? For me personally, it would. It would shield off. But what's really beautiful is you can clock these together with one another. That these can all come together and in a moment's notice, one after the other. You know, it's a bit more to see it that the RAF are flying acrobatics in the sky, right? Or perhaps it's more a joystick. Quick, swap the ass! Push all the blood down! Fucking let's go! Yeah, that synchronicity, yeah? Well, that's beautiful, but still, they've taught robots how to do it. And it's not robots, it's computer technology. If you've got a meteorite coming in, you're more likely to shoot past it, and all of these come apart, one after the other, but in unison. The first one shoots out the furthest, the next one doesn't need that much more further to go, blah, 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 and they all separate around and then come back together again and clock together. Well, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So you don't need to maneuver the whole craft around the meteorite, because that's stupid. You just maneuver and separate the modules that need to make way for it. Then you have scouters. There are things called scouters. Again, you're not going to get it with computer technology that you've got now. It's a start, but again, it's not the be-all and end-all of everything. It's a seed. It's a very small seed. You need computers that are sending you back real-time data now, from a long distance away from you. Think about it. You got computers that are now, they're traveling, the signal weakens, it's great for close contact. Anything outside of space, and they struggle to get internet in the International Space Station. I know that's a new thing, but still. These things are good, but they're like the very first light bulb. Good, but it's not great. If you got real-time computers, information coming in, data coming in, then as soon as a meteorite breaches the Oort cloud, you're already knowing about it real time.
Yeah.
These satellites that you can get orbiting around the planets, this is all very good. It's great, but it's delayed info. Yes, it takes too long. A better type of process, have a look at that. One type of inspiration would be the atomic computer. Which again, some people might mistake that for something else. It's not quantum, atom computer. One rotates. You still need computer technologies. It integrates into it. That's one way. There are many different ways to achieve this. You might want to think of computers as an invisible string that runs from a big bean can, and someone's sitting and holding it at Pluto, and I'm holding it here, and they got to shout down it. How many hours is it going to take for them, for their voice to reach me? Again, that's very slow. All right, what about if they sit there with a laser beam? The light is too slow. You gotta find ways around that. But if you believe that the speed of light, that's it. That's the fastest thing. Then you're gonna close your mind. Why are you gonna close your mind? Because you're gonna believe that that is the fastest. That's it. There's nothing else. That's natural. Let's compare it another way. Humans that swim. And they got to swim from here to America. Probably take kind of a long time, right? Because the old sailors, right? I got to do it from here to America. It's the only one I'm really familiar with, right? So they got to swim from here to America. And they come back. Oh, yeah, I swam all the way there. I swam back looking like freaking, I don't know what, a thing with multiple arms on it. Come back looking like squids or octopus. And yeah, they say that they swam it. There is nothing faster. There's nothing faster than the humans. Is there, though? And then let's say the Vikings. We'll see about that. You know, even sails were too slow. Oh, man, they're just sitting there doing fuck all, man. I don't even know if they had sails, but still, let's just take it like they did. The wind wasn't blowing a particular day. We're fucking not sitting on these. Yeah, but I suppose the water's really clear. Look, you can see your reflection in it. Yeah. But food's dwindling pretty quickly, and if this wind don't pick up, we ain't gonna make it. We only got barely enough food to get from here to there. The fuck are we gonna... Right, that's it, man. There's gotta be an easier way. Nope, hands are the only way. Get rowing. Now we've got some fucking oars. Not great, but still, you know.
Much better.
When's the wind gonna pick up? Just keep fucking rowing. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I don't know, man. That's fucking weird, isn't it? Then we turn it into a war drum, but it originates from back in the day, pulling tight animal skin and tapping it. It made a very nice sound. They got very addicted to it, by the way. The animal spirit sounds, man. Anyway, but never mind. And then the Vikings, we go to the Vikings, and they'll be like, these are the fastest boats that you'll ever see. There's nothing faster than these. Basically, what they're really saying is, there's nothing faster, don't even try it. Don't even look for anything faster, because these are the fastest things. Imperialism, we are the top. There is nothing above us. Hey, you see? Oh, wow, there's a pattern. Wow, it's a... These are patterns, right?
Yeah.
Often we can believe things that aren't true. And no one's saying, yeah, but what if? Follow the crowd!
Yeah.
And then we end up believing certain things, and then when we believe it, guess what we do? We limit. We limit the possibility.
Yeah.
Speed of light's the fastest thing. So far that we know of.
Yeah. But we never say that, do we?
Humans can only go this fast from here to here. It'll take like 5 hours to get to fucking... I once wrote something, right? Bless them, whatever, right? I didn't take it as like a criticism or anything, but it made me think further. And I actually respect the person that wrote out that comment, right? So... I was saying, maybe we could go ice skating on Europa, and someone was like, well, logically, do you know how long that would actually take to get there? Quite right. Quite fucking... You know what? So you're fucking stupid, right? Yeah, if it falls down that way, then I'm like, no. But, you know, again, if it's constructive, do you know how long that would take? How would we get around this? Well, here's the thing. They were swimming before they built boats. They built boats that took, what, fucking, how many years? How many months to get from here to America?
It was like 3 months.
3 months.
On way, yeah.
3 months?
Yeah.
That's like you saying to me now that it will take us like 5 years to get to Europa. Yes, quite right. How long does it take now?
On the ship, I don't know.
No, about ship or an airplane. Because what about
Airplane?
then?
Standard one like 6 hours.
So everyone thought that water was the thing and the way to go, and then all the pirates were probably like, this. Because you can't envision them. They were probably saying, get out the clouds, we're not birds.
Yeah.
You'll never be able to fly like a bird. Board my ship, it's a shilling.
Yeah.
As soon as you go to start putting feathers together. Why? Because I want you to board my ship. Humanity are so fucking susceptible to this shit. It's unbelievable. Look, we've got to have businesses this way because that's what makes people work. Actually, more people were working under socialism than we are in this shit here.
Yeah.
But no one wants to call it out. And God damn anybody that calls it out. You see, we are so... This is the only way. Why? Because it is the only way. This only works. Well, I thought, let's all have tests, shall we? Shall we all take a look back in the past? There was less violence. There was less murder.
Yeah.
Communities came together. People were nicer to each other. Relationships blossomed more than you've ever seen. And now, lack of relationships. This ain't fucking doing shit apart from melt everybody down. And it looks like we're sitting at top. That's an illusion. That's a fucking bullshit illusion. It looks like we're making history right now, doesn't it? You're going down in history in the future as the ones that, let's just say we keep doing it this way and it wipes out all humanity. It just gets wiped out. Let's just say this way, cutting down all the forests, doing this, that, and the other. There's barely any fucking food. You're not allowed on my land. Get off my land. Do we all have to stay in our fucking lane? You're not allowed to do that here. Why not? Because we said so. Because we own it, but we don't. And then something happens that destroys everything. And then you'll be like, we're dead. Haha, resurrection. Welcome to the divine. Here we believe in democracy. Everybody cast your vote. Who do you think should be here? Yeah. If you're really relying on a vote, see how you go from love to hate it in an instant. But you were responsible, but we didn't know. Ignorance is a bliss. Where did you learn that? I learned it from you lot. I stole this one away. No, fucking hell, mate.
Yeah.
Heroes in the temporary, but for eternity known as the individuals that you truly are. Cool, fucking hell, I'd be praying to some sort of a demon thing. I'm pretty sure he's part of the divine. I don't know why all these humans hate me. It's alright, don't worry about it. Just misunderstanding. Come here, you horny bastard. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Do you think that something like that would be hated around the world? You know, I often think that humans, from a human perspective, yes, you often believe that if humans weren't here to observe the universe, it don't exist.
No, I don't think it wouldn't exist.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Oh, this again. It evolved. You evolved. It's interesting, isn't it? How's this? There was no chicken and there was no egg.
Yeah. First, there was a place where the chicken or the egg could sit or lay.
This is evolving.
Yeah.
So, neither? You evolved from one form to another to be able to do something. What came first, the light or the darkness? Trick question. It's a cycle. Yes, but cycles can be diminished. Yeah, and a new cycle begins. So there is no start, middle, or end. So yes, often with this sort of stuff, we can. It's very good, and I don't think it's all Einstein technically. I think he's probably not in agreement. He's a wise person. Probably be like, that's exactly what I meant. So far, the speed of light. Yes, the fastest thing. But God gave you little arms to swim, right?
Little arms.
Come on, there's nothing faster than that. Oh yeah? See this boat?
Yeah.
Well, naturally. Yes, I do see that.
Yeah.
Naturally, yeah.
Use it.
Your arms are the fastest thing, but technically, your mind seemed to... It's almost like the quantum argues with reality. But they don't argue with each other. They're like... Reality's like, shape me. Quantum's like, I'm gonna. take a piece of me, okay? Take a piece of this, okay? Smack it together and throw it out, build it up. Oh, look at that, it fucking works. These little supercomputers in everyone's heads. They're everywhere. Wonderful, isn't it? I like this. I do. I really do like this.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like a candle as well.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. So, where'd you get all this uranium and shit from and plutonium? Wait, you make it from one, don't you? Uranium mine. Where'd you get all the uranium from?
There are uranium mines in the world in
Yeah,
some
where did it
places.
come from to land on the planet? Do you know?
Did it land or
I
was
don't
it
know. Let's say if
formed?
it formed on the planet then.
Don't know. I don't know about much about that. People find it and then they dig
Oh,
it out.
they just found it and dug it up, yes?
Yeah.
So you don't think that ever in history, that when a meteorite's come and smacked your star, it hasn't puffed off a load of shite? And Earth has been in firing line to it and gone, yum.
Yeah.
Thanks, son. The son's like, you're welcome, but I will be getting that back, but later. There's no sense in killing you yet. Do you think?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that thing is radioactive, isn't it?
Which
The
thing?
star.
Yeah.
I mean, that is fucking radiation at its finest, yeah?
Yeah, it's radiates
Making
nicely.
fusion and
Yeah.
shit, yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
While people can make only fission, can they? They can only take apart.
Yeah, but
Sorta.
there's more time needed, right? More time.
Yeah.
Is that going to be done in your lifetime? That's the thing. It's like waking up. Everyone wakes up before you run out. Let's do a quick calculation. Do you reckon there's enough resources to burn your ass from here to the next star system?
You tell me, I don't know you.
Let's just think about it for a second, right? We can go play World War III and waste loads of time because that's all it's doing, and everybody's going to meet their demise. Everyone. Or you start grabbing bits of the sun and can we contain this? Can we keep this bit of radiation going? Can we put it on top of our little pyramid areas? Right, our ship's charged up. Should we fuck off? Because apparently by this calculation, how long is that going to last you to get to the next star system without using resources? You're going to need resources, so whatever you collect from the Soho. So you think that the Earth just, here, I have some uranium. Planets are failed stars. Moons are failed planets, which technically make them failed stars as well. They all want to be stars. Trust me when I say that. Look at Jupiter. Mine has a fine piece of metal. Anyway, but yeah, they all want to be stars. It's almost like the Jupiters around are just like, hey, I'm ready. You could start me off if you want. Just put a little bit more into me. What could you do with that? Or at least a piece of it. All of this shit together might be a bit too toxic, but loads of little bits of it. Yeah, after all, it's a bit like light, isn't it? That's thermal radiation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that if there's light coming out of it, do you think that'd fly in space eventually? If you just gave it a little push, do you think it'd keep going? If it had the power to run it?
I really didn't think about it. I don't know. Perhaps.
Interesting, very interesting. You know, a bit like the solar sail, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
It is interesting stuff.
Yes, solar sails, they look so nice when they show them on television.
Yeah, you look nice. I just wonder how much meat you could wrap up in that, barbecue it. Sorry, I shouldn't, but can't help it sometimes. Do you think that you can recreate what's already been created here on the Earth? By mimicking it?
Yeah.
because you're going to need to mimic pressure and different things. There are some things that are on the Earth that would never have been created without the Earth's processes. You needed it. Then there's some things being made on Jupiter. I think these are small amounts, very, very small. But on the grand scheme of things, these are smaller. Stars, meh. I don't think it all comes from a star. I don't think it all forges from stars. Could you imagine cooking life up in a star?
What if there's some? I don't
What,
know.
like fucking hot whales or something, swimming through the metal?
Yeah. Or something tiny living there, very happily. Who knows?
I mean, that would be pretty hardy. And if that was the case, then wouldn't there be multiple life forms on different planets?
Yeah, there will be multiple life forms in all the universe, nearly probably.
Interesting.
Yeah, it
Very
is.
interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah, I find these subjects very interesting. You know, you got to ask the questions, really, haven't you? And if you don't ask, well, yeah. Anyway, we'll dive more into this one at a later date. I will have a little go with that a bit later. But yeah, I ask those questions because I think they're valid questions to ask, you know?
Yeah.
With this much resources, how long will it take to get there, here, anywhere else? Building this stuff on the moon is a great place to do it.
Yeah.
It's quite light. On other things, other celestial bodies would be even easier. You just need the platform to be able to make the work possible. Without that platform, you know, if it's Earth, well, that's too heavy. You'll deplete through your resources pretty quickly. Moon? It's closer, I suppose.
Yeah.
The rocket bus from Earth to the moon. Series of lasers and all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
But you're going to need people trialing and error in it, yes? Because everyone's going to build their mechanism slightly different, and that's data. It's data that you're not getting. If you've only got 1% of people going out into space, you've only got 1% of data coming back. Can you imagine if you let all humans go out in their beautiful variety of what they are, and their beautiful, variety of their types of plants that they like?
Yeah.
Because everyone's got taste, right?
Yeah.
Could you imagine 1% testing every single plant on the planet? Could you imagine 1% of people testing every single type of craft?
How?
They love to make a variety of fucking workers, but when it comes to space, just one. This is the way to do it. That's dangerous. It's a baseline, and then what? People are to transform this with more resources that they bring in, and then they start to build a craft. Their craft, literally a craft, that they get to transform these ingredients that they get, and they cook them up in a different way that's different to you.
Yeah.
Who is this in for the long haul? And then there's going to be a percentage of people that like it that way. A percentage of people that like it this way.
Yeah.
1% that just like it that way. And, you know, you're all the people that know best, right? You 1%, you all know best, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you're all elite and everything else, and you know everything. Best education, best this, best that. You know everything. The same group that built asbestos houses know everything. The same group that put fucking water, fast track it to the rivers and cause flooding. You're the same ones that know shit. I wouldn't trust you. I wouldn't. The same ones that know to knock down all of these trees and pave the fucking lands in concrete. The same ones that burn fuel. The same ones that put lead in it. You're on this type of examination, and then you tell the people that you don't give a chance to that they wouldn't know what they're doing. That you would ruin everything. You'd disrupt it. Oh, so sorry I get in the way of your beautiful, beautiful planning. But I wouldn't do it that way. And then we have one way of doing something because you all say so. And then we meet a series of problems. Lots.
Yeah.
Look, we're going to put these E numbers in. Look, we're going to put these dangerous chemicals inside here as well. Have at it, my friend. We don't smoke the shit, we sell it. Marijuana is illegal. Why? Creates mental health. Some of you want to go and have a go at my education. Let's recreate my life. I'll fucking do it for you. I'll teach you through it. You're not allowed to say, I give up. You can't say break. There is no code word banana means that we're going to let off. No, because usually that means we're going to put a foot in your ass even harder. We're going to recreate this life. And you're going to live it.
Yeah, that's what they say, isn't it? That's what they do. Yeah.
Because apparently it was easy. Because apparently that's good. Because apparently that's what people in your background, in your gentry and you lot, that's what you create for people, because you know how to make people. And then tell me again after you get to the end of that type of a life. Oh man, we're going for your fucking pets, mate. And then we're going to jab you about it. There's nothing you can do about it. We're going to target all of you. We're going to take your fucking kids from you for a whole load of old bullshit. But we'll do it. You're going to walk that path perfectly. And there'll be no mental health. And then we're going to get someone who has never walked that life, who is too busy living it good, and we're going to get them to develop some sort of mental health program for you. And we'll see if it works, shall we? And then we'll switch you over to that, because you know best. See, when we reverse that, do you actually? And then we're going to shadow ban the shit out of everything because, you know, it's disruptive. Well, yes, you are, aren't you? Clearly didn't care about the system. I'm not the only one, I'm sure. I am fucking shit. That's the bit that really gets to me. I bet there's more. I bet there's many more. And then I got to ask the question, how many people snapped? How many people took their own life? How many people broke under that little game of buckaroo? Because that's a statistic, isn't it? We can predict that, can't we? We can throw that into I don't even need a computer to work out the outcome on that. And you'll walk it. And then we're going to make things illegal because they cause mental health. Fucking hell. Really? The whole system is creating mental health. Why is that not illegal? Yo, you want to hide it?
Yeah, because they will blame it on Brexit and stuff like that.
No, hey, that's one way to do something. I'm sure it is, right? But there are many other ways to do something, right? Variety.
Yeah.
Variety of mobile phones. Variety of wallpapers. Variety of this. But only one way to run a system? Fucking hell. Wait, what? Only one way to get to space. Wait, hold on. War is a weird thing. Waste of time. It really does. So yeah, I got a little bit of a confidence issue. Well, we would say confidence. I wouldn't say that. You try walking around a world where you've got so many of these individuals that are tucked in every nook and cranny and they're ready to jump out at any moment to create the same shit. Because if you could never grow up without trusting anyone, because they hide in all these fucking areas and just want to keep trying to get at you. You tell me whether you'd live like that. Yeah, I was on about them. If they'd live it.
They will plan life for other people, not themselves, they want to have it nice or will have it nice. The rest have to struggle.
So better because of these titles, and you did this.
Yeah.
Sort of kind of argues it a little bit, actually quite a lot. And if we keep going this way, we're going to collapse all small businesses as well. That's the way it's going to go, isn't it? They're all going to be obso-fucking-lete.
That's corporatocracy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that works.
No.
Because then there will only be one variety of something. Variety of life forms, variety of nature, variety of food, variety of planets, variety of stars.
Yeah.
But we're just going to have one.
Yeah. Look at even just plain grass. How many kinds are there?
A variety of
of them.
immunizations, right? During that whole troublesome time, yeah? Variety.
Yeah.
What happens if we'd have just kept one? One group was like, well, we've done it. Oh, okay then. Oh, no, you don't do that, do you? You stick it here or you put it in here. And then they go, I give you that. And then everybody wipes. Because it didn't work. That's weird. I just find that a bit weird. But yeah, there you are. Anyway, I'm just filtering through. I'm not landing on anything right now. I'm going to bounce in this one. Next few days, maybe. I'm going to go a little deeper. GB, my mind is full of so much stuff. It's unbelievable. Yeah, and I guess it's crazy as well, isn't it? You're so mental. Yeah, perhaps. Literally, I would say.
Yeah.
Quantum is mental. But you just keep traveling along in your little motor vehicle and your house. It's all mental. It all came from the mind. Unless you're a naturalist or a renouncedist, you'll go live in the woods like animals. Get on your hands and knees and crawl around because you don't do mental. So yeah, that word's just Good luck with that. So people are mental, structures aren't. So yeah, I find that very weird. There's only one way to do something. And then I guess if you start to create things, and I'm sure there are loads of people doing this sort of thing that I do with my videos, but I happen to like them. I'm sure there are loads of people doing this. And then they get to see it, don't they?
Yeah.
Which again, if you shadow ban too much on the internet, people start doing something very strange. Sending cassette tapes to one another.
Yeah.
And then they listen to the message, and then they're to make a copy of it and then give it to somebody else, and then someone else, and then someone else. Do you notice how that spreads like wildfire?
Yeah.
There are more than that. Holding camcorders and then sending off all of the... And then people make multiple copies of this. Pen and fucking paper. Or you teach people. You see, when you go too far in one thing, it busts it. It will bust it. Because it was supposed to be something about this sort of releasing, weren't it? Okay, perhaps not to hate people or whatever it is, that horrible shit that some people say. I think maybe, I don't know, whatever, you draw the line on that. I think empowering people to have the opportunity to filter out what they want to filter out.
Yeah.
I do not like talk like this. The AI goes, fucking got ya. See loads of that. Eliminated from your field of view. What else? I do not want to see content like this. Click. Okay, all content like that, filtered out. And I do not like profanity. Okay, done. And also, when people write there and there the wrong way around, I also hate that. Oh, of course, we'll auto-correct that for you. What about 2, 2, and 2? Along with a 2, 2. Okay, we'll filter out that as well. We'll auto-correct that for you. Oh, thank God.
0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, it won't filter it out. It will put the correct 2 there. And then on April Fool's, the computer gets to mix it up a little bit. No?
Yeah.
I thought I told you to correct this, AI. April Fools. Ah, you clever cunt. Anyway, but yeah, so, you know, do you think that that would be a better way for people to be?
Yeah.
To filter out what they don't want to see? Guarantee top list, top 10. No government shit. I bet they do. I bet they. If you could filter it out, would you? What they're talking about. Horse racing, football. For me, this will be football, you know. Yeah. As somebody else's, you know. That's weird, because then would your kids growing up in those filters? We do it anyway. We do it in reality. We filter everything out. We filter out.
We filter different things. Yeah, I grew up in
So you're a
filter
non-religious family?
without football, for
So
example.
there you are. You filtered out football.
Yeah,
What about rugby?
Dad didn't watch it. Dad didn't watch any sport like that. Only sometimes there was athletics where you do not really have to watch it. It can run on TV and you can look, oh, someone's jumping or someone's running, but you don't have to watch like a long match of something. And if they win or lose next time, you don't care.
Right? Then that then stops. I mean, yeah, government are like this. Oh, we don't need to babysit anymore. And then cops will be like, well, do you not have AI filtering? Yeah. Well, you know what you can do, don't you? You know who you can blame, don't you? EU. It's you. You just need the lottery symbol. I'd have that come up on a hologram. It's you. Wouldn't you? Do you think that would be a better way that society, how do you reckon that would work?
I don't know how it would work.
How did it make you feel? You know, council are good at that. They give you out those forms. You know, it's a nuisance. How did it make you feel? AI, how did that make you feel? I can tell by your reactions you were a little bit uncomfortable by that. Yes, thank you, Google. Good. But how did it make you feel? I didn't really like it. I could tell. I could really tell. Oh, that's good. Would you like me to filter out certain content that in future? Yeah, okay. Or nah, that's all right. I'll take it on the skin. Do you think AI? Yes, I'm listening. You could hit me with more of that shit. Are you a sadist? I think maybe more masochist actually. I'm ready. Hit me. Some people would like to have this sort of content and are really highly into it. And it allows them to have freedom to see that content and join into that content because that's where their passion is. Who am I to criticize them in that?
But can you imagine that someone would think about it and would like write it to shame a little bit the council? Like, it made me feel that the council cannot do anything about it. And next time, it made me feel that the council was powerless because they somewhere
No.
put it on file,
I
don't they?
believe my personal opinion on that, what I see, could be wrong. They were very much in power.
Yeah, I know.
They were using the power to do wrong.
I know.
As opposed to right.
But if it was written there and they have to somewhere keep it, and if all people
I
did
think that
it,
if you're going to be knocked off the top spot, a relevance comes. Wait, this one knows about what we did. We sold those council houses, and maybe we would be looked at as being hated. Yes, you did it. How was your choice, you would say to me. You did that. I didn't. But I have to what? Keep... Shh. Man, anytime they think that you're weak, that's a fucking big word, that is. They then fucking... And then they say that I can't let it go because I keep talking about it. You just can't let it go. You've been following me around since I was a fucking infant. Who's the one that really can't let it go? Who's the one that had to keep jabbing? You lot. I stayed silent. I did exactly what you asked for. And where did it get me? Fucking nowhere. Oh, it's revenge. You call it whatever you want. Would you like to take some of this AI filtering? Because I think you're going to need it. So yeah, no, if people want to talk shite, let them. If people want to talk crime, let them. And I mean, crime as in seeing crime videos of, not how to, but it's more like how people did. If people want to talk about shit, then shouldn't they be the ones that are empowered to make that decision? The freedom to, I don't like that. And as opposed to fighting it, I think you're offending me, you sons of bitches. Which then you're going to have the crowd. Now let's rally this crowd behind us. Aren't I right? Yes, you are. And then the other ones on the other side are like, aren't we white? Yes, we are. Right, I meant to say. But, and then it causes a fucking war between the two of them. Whereas the next thing is, what do you do about it? Well, I don't think I like your vernacular. I don't like your vernacular either. I'm going to my AI. No, I'm going to my AI first. No, my AI is better. Oh, they're gone. Dear Google, how long until you can make people disappear in reality?
I want to ask that.
I'm still working on that in my laboratory. It might require you to install a chip. Because if not, having these types of brawls here, and I think that's another thing why this disruption is here, it's almost seems like it's orchestrated. Why? You mean to tell me that we're going to take all this shit up in space? Look at you can't even get on here. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, wait a minute, hang on, that's a bit fucking rich coming out of your mouth. How many fucking weapons? We're lying to the teeth, mate. Fucking tanks, missiles, fucking IBMs, whatever, continental ballistic missile. Oh, we got it all. Bouncing, dropping, tipping, moving, knocking down, playing Kaplunk. Councils, saffron, associations. Yeah, we got fucking all. Hospitals, vets. Wheeling on them, and they won't fix your pet. How'd you like that? Oh, I loved it, actually. Did you think about that all by yourself, did you? Sorry, I'm having a giggle. I'm having a bubble. I have had a couple of special ones today, so...
You are bubblicious.
I am bubbling. So... And then everyone says the internet has caused such a problem, yes? I'm slurring my words all over the place.
Did it? What problems?
It's called, these things called keyboard warriors. Most people out in the street don't actually do that. Do they?
I don't know what.
Well, do you ever see people opinionating out in the street? No, stoicism is dead. No, the only time you ever really see it is when perhaps someone is walking back and then two people are talking and then maybe another two people are talking and maybe their paths cross and sort of... But does it fire out towards each other? Probably not so much. It's more common to happen on the internet, which then means we must police it, which is more like saying, we need powers to shadow ban because we've got a lot of people who don't like us and we can't understand why. We fucking... Whoops. You see this halo on my head? No, it's you've got a light and you're spinning around really fast. Just stop a second. There you are. Now it looks like a star. That's my halo. No, it's an illusion. Wait a minute. Maybe you should keep spinning. I can see them horns. Because even horns spun really fast makes a halo, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we are then. The devil was a tricky bastard. there's no such thing. But anyway, there probably is. So do you think this takes a lot of that sort of, policing done on keyboards?
Yeah.
Because we do have it, don't we? How much are you spending on that? Got fucking socialism for that, ain't you? It's good to see that that's still socialistic. Can you imagine privatizing it, could you? Don't want to privatize prisons? No privatization? Oh, no, of course not. Of course not. So the ones that could be really ruthless with the criminals are these people over there. Don't look after the prisons because they'd be too ruthless with it. but people on DWP or elderly people in a care home, I only class myself as an elderly person when I get to that age, or I will be an elderly person. You're politically not correct, sir. See if you can fill that with your AI. Anyway, still, And I think this whole topic of being PC is another way to get shadow banning. Look, this person didn't say it politically correctly. Yeah, just hold on a second. Are you the same ones that gave me this education in the first place? And told me that life is always going to be like this. Got to find your place to fit in. And then you might grow up with an opinion now. So they're like, how the fuck are we going to stop them from fucking having their opinion? I know. Let's change the word old to elderly. Yeah. Then we can hide all of the videos that say that. And then all of those videos that talk trash about us will all be gone. No one will see them. Yes. Good. Because you're not allowed to say that anymore. A bit like the homeless, right? We've got a really big problem with homelessness in the country. What are we going to do? I wonder if we take that person from 1962, let's call it not owned. Okay, I'm not following. Well, if we say not owned, anyone that says homeless, we can make the fucking... We can make them never be seen. Because, they said that. And then it's going to take them time to make some new videos. By that time, we'd have knocked down the 60%, but we'll call it 30, and we'd have brought the 60 down to 30. How do you like that? Okay, do that. That will buy us some time. Because those people over there are making my kingdom look bad. Them! Look at them! Someone needs to tell you, honestly, really, it's not them that's making your kingdom look bad. It's you lot. These people are talking shite about my kingdom. It's not these people. It's you. Do you notice how power takes responsibility for everything? We'll take responsibility for this. We got this. Don't worry. Go on. Fuck off home. We got this. We'll sort it. We'll sort it. We'll sort it.
But when it comes to certain things, it's the opposite.
When it comes to certain things, it's... Shh. We're excited.
We will not take responsibility for that. Yeah. That's that, isn't it?
See?
Yeah.
If you want to build a kingdom, you just build it on the backs of these bastards.
Yeah.
Not these, but the ones that are talking shite. Hey, it's never me, it's you.
Yeah.
I think you could be right. That's it. Go and see my therapist. Go on. We'll teach you how to talk shite correctly. It doesn't involve any of that. All right, then. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to leave it. So everything in this kingdom, everything that's ever been built, has been built off of socialism. Everything. Every single thing. That's why it's so successful. And it is. It's incredibly successful to the point where it's making us look obsolete. We better get rid of this. And then you create a system that creates socialism for a small group. Like a very big group, but small group. And you make individuals have socialism. What's socialism? Being able to have access to anything you want, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So from one billionaire to another billionaire, what can they or can't they buy? Well, if you can buy people, well, you can buy anything, can't you? Think about that. If you can buy people, you can buy anything. You can get anything. You can have anything done if you can buy people. The more people you got, well, there you are. Then you need a few more things on top of that. If you buy out institutions, well, you got the power to say yes, 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 yes. These underground bunkers. What would finish this off is if we had some of those nuclear power plants. How do you say no without saying no? I'll get back to you on that one. And then I wonder whether they can get nuclear power. Or if they have access to fuel.
Yeah.
Now, did you buy that with a tax or without a tax? I mean, if it were me, Saffron come walking around with a clipboard. You've got a really small fucking bit of petrol in there. Yeah. You're not allowed that. That's dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, on this piece of land over here, that doesn't even hesitate a government's fucking eyelid. How much fuel have you got in that bunker? King! We gotta go and remove your petrol station. It's diesel. Fuck it. But still, it's dangerous. Look, it's bad for you, man. What if it goes kaput? He'll blow your crown into the sky. We don't want that. Come on, let's move it away. Where are we gonna put it? There's a Sainsbury's down the road. We'll give it to them.
You can go there.
I ain't going to fucking Sainsbury's. I'm right with you on that one. I'm right. Well, technically, I'll just stand over here and watch this shit show unfold. You gotta, that would be fucking dangerous. Generator? Fucking what? Yeah, I got a generator just in case the power goes out. I've also been storing gas here. Loads of Calagas bottles. That is dangerous. It causes fire. And now that we know about it, we might actually just set that on fire and then we get all the rules that we needed. Wouldn't it be great? Fucking light a match in that. It's very unlikely a match would trigger that, but still, they light a match in it. Saffron find a way to fucking, How do we blow these up? I don't know. Let's just get a defibrillator. Look, we need more power. See these people over here? Look what they did. They fucked everything up. It could be you. It could be your neighbor. It could be anybody. You wouldn't even know. It could even be the cockroaches inside your fucking house. Give us the power, and we'll make sure these bastards never endanger you. We promise. Even though we're doing all of this control and weird shit that cause people to snap in society, they could get volatile and murder everybody. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We're just going to do this. Because it isn't sociology, it's psychology. It's what makes the individual do it. And this is really bad for the psychology making all of this gas here. What are you doing? I'm just digging up the back garden. But why are you digging up the back garden? Because I wanted to make an underground bunker. Now that is stupid. Well, have you seen how volatile this situation is in fucking 10 Downing Street right now? Everyone's all fingers round buttons, aren't they? Who's going to press it first? Let's just sit. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm fucking, air raid shelter. Your fucking house ain't going to protect me from shit. It's made of concrete after all. And concrete, the last time I checked, loved radiation. Loved it, in fact. Loved it. It's almost like radiation is a sponge to... No, wait. It's almost like concrete is a sponge to radiation.
Yeah. Probably is, yeah.
It is. It is. Have you seen what it does in the summer?
Yeah.
Right, let's just take your shoes off. Fuck, that's hot. Now go and do it in nature. That's actually a fucking carpet, mate. I'm going in barefoot across this stuff. It's nice. Across the carpet. Yeah, last time I checked, that stuff really absorbs radiation pretty well, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And water. Just never get any floods. Let's hope and fucking pray that the planet doesn't tip to try and repel a meteorite, yeah? While talking to the star. Yo, bing, bing. Magnetism is a beautiful thing. Because it's a bit like energy, right? You can get energy from it. Do you think ever the planet and we, without knowing it, are talking to the planet and the planet's talking to the stars and the stars are talking to one another?
Uh-huh.
Hey, you got life on this one? And some jealous stars are like, have a meteorite. Might come past you. You got some stars in there? Get away from me. Just disturb my own cloud. You might kill my life form, bitches. Sorry. Do you think they talk by their magnetic fields? It's interesting because it's almost like wireless technology from the internet, yes? Mm-hmm. Which sends packets of data. Do you think the same thing? Packets of data are being sent, but we just don't realize how to decode it yet?
I imagine that the belts are bending in variety in ways, and that's the communication. Magnetic belts of different objects.
I don't know if a fucking piece of metal is burst out of a star, yeah? Isn't it going to be charged to the northern or southern hemisphere? And then if you've got a planet with north and south, moons tend to be hit quite a lot, but they don't often have a magnetic field. And the ones that do tend to not be so potted. Poor Io. No, it's not Io, it's the other one. And then a meteorite, if it's more charged to north, and the planet's got north and south, if I tip the planet slightly towards it, which it wouldn't be towards it, it wouldn't like aim the north at it, I don't think. It'd probably aim the equator towards it, but more northern point, so the two norths hit each other and then repel. Unless the planet's like, oh, we need some more of that. I've nearly run out of that metal because humans have put them into cars. Give me it. Then it puts its southern point to a northern object. Is it going to attract the meteorites? Do you think the planets are choosing whether to go, nope, 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 nope? Oh, actually, I do need that. Okay, we'll send it back to you then.
Or maybe they choose where they want it. They like, here, here.
Fuck knows what Uranus is up to.
Yeah, stretch the proper belt where it's closest and yum.
Seems like Uranus is on the dial.
Yeah.
And I'm between two fucking giants. You're gonna have to lay sideways. Right. Now is it bringing them in? What are you doing? What did you lay on your side for? Now we've got some Jupiters that are really close to the star.
Yeah.
Some Jupiters that are really far away.
Yeah.
Oh yes, because it got like little planets in between it. Oh, I see. Dude! But how do you know? There must be some sort of magnetic conversation going on. And we've got them too. Magnetic fields, don't we?
Yeah.
Do you think it's another ability that we've lost touch with?
Yeah.
Because it would sound really fucking crazy, wouldn't it? People would be like, fucking mental. You have no idea. That's very generous. That's a fucking understatement, by the way, and I'm disappointed. Go over there and come back with a better word. I want more digging into it. You see sharp? I want more sharpness from that word. Come on. Do you think that humans ever spoke? Another sense that we've just lost.
Yeah.
We haven't lost it, but we've lost touch of it.
We've lost.
Which again,
Yeah.
it could be two things, multiple things. Could we have been born in space somewhere? Or our evolution went to space? I bet my hair is great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice and wild.
How's that? Yeah, we'll keep it wild. I'm going for an Einstein-y today. Would you ever think that that magnetic field can go for in two ways, right? One, are we in communication with anything that we didn't know about, but we lost touch with it? You know, perhaps our ancestors made us educate something and we bleached out that.
Yeah.
Just like we're bleaching out quantum.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking? I don't know. But you look like you're lost in thought. I wish I knew.
I am too lost.
Then ask them their kid version. What are you thinking about? I'm thinking about this and that and everything else and all of this stuff. You know, you often lose it when you grow up, don't you? Interesting. I don't think you lose it completely. I think you lose how. And it's a bit like a muscle. Muscle? Yeah, we'll go with that. You've got to exercise it in order for it to sort of... And the magnetic field that we've got. Why do we need it? Do you ever wonder, why do we need it? Do you not think that we weren't connected to the earth in some way? Maybe not talking, but communicating in a way that is not language-based, but your third eye-based.
Yeah, I think
Building the arena.
I think we preferred different communication and we lost the feeling for it.
It's all right, give it a hop up if you need to. Or we were space creatures
Or that.
and had to generate a magnetic field.
And we don't have to respond to it anymore, so we don't.
And then we could be like, well, no, actually, here's the thing. When you die, you stop producing a magnetic field. Really? That's interesting. So the moon is dead then. And that means the Earth is alive and Mars is dead. The star is alive. And then when it's no longer alive, no magnetic field. But magnetic remnants. So it's fucking interesting, isn't it? And Tesla was able to tap into the magnetic field of the planet, yes? Make things that power off of that. or maybe looking at it. What can you power with your own? Yeah. So that means that you're able to make energy then, yeah?
Yeah, you make energy. You burn energy, don't
Yeah,
you?
but outside your body. Because scientists say that it stretches this far outside of your body. And I'm like, fucking hell. You mean to tell me that I've been paying these fucking energy companies all this time and I can make it? Yeah, just by eating, actually. So the more I eat, I'm going to generate a magnetic field and then I can power devices. Shit, if I don't need it, because I'm going to rely on the planet for a whole second here. But there again, what is it? Because you're ready for space. You're space ready. 100%. And again, we might have it in minuscule. And until certain sociology, again, happens, the environment changes, where we have a need for it, does it then generate even more?
Maybe.
And then any space beings then would generate magnetic fields around them. And if they were very powerful, every time there was a solar storm, they would have their own aurora borealis.
Above their head.
Oh, didn't they draw this in pyramids and shit? Not pyramids, no, it was the others. Didn't they say that they had angels come down with these magnetic fields and shit, which look like wings? I want a magnetic field look like wings. You kind of look like a...
Be careful not to come closer to pins or stuff like that.
Come closer to what?
Pins. Boink, 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 boink.
Pins.
Pins. With P.
Pins.
Pins.
Oh. Look, I'm not going to have it so strong that I'm breathing in and out and fucking everything metal's coming towards you in a way. What do I want? Thank you very much. Everything goes back. Gee, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? I need to get that metal thing over there. You put metal in everything just so you can pull it towards it. You.
Yeah.
And every time you go to fall over, yeah, fucking not today, gravity.
Yeah.
Make you fight with the ceiling. So what do you reckon it is, that then?
What is what?
The magnetic field in humans. Isn't it heart and brain has them? Because you know it's something really weird. When Musk died, which was what? Independence Day.
Yeah.
That was a brutal day. Yeah, when I picked him up to give him a hug and say goodbye, right? I felt that like the Fibonacci sequence into my stomach. I give him his hug goodbye and that. I felt that. Yeah, something. I felt something. I don't know what it was. I don't know. That was weird. That was strong. Like something either reached in and pulled through and he vortexed through my stomach. That was a weird feeling. Not quite like going over a bridge, no, or landing in an aeroplane, or falling out of an aeroplane for that matter. No, not like that. A whirling. I only did it when I give him a hug. That was a fucking strange experience. So, good strange, not bad strange. Good. Yeah, it's pretty alright, I was. And I tried to get you to feel it as well. You see, it's really weird, right? When you're in these states of grief and shit, say it where you will. I already kind of knew this was coming in anyway. I kind of felt it. I didn't have enough to prove it, but usually this is the way things transpire. So, yeah, I kind of knew. I was already telling you a lot about this.
Yes, you did the year before.
But I can't prove the lost.
I understand.
I just had a hunch even back then. I was like, wait a minute. I need to say things to try and drag them out because I love words. And then I said to you that if it is this way, then this is what usually happens. Because they follow the same pattern of behavior each time. Then that was even more confirming for me that that's deliberate. And then it makes me think, yeah, you are responsible for the rest of this then. Because it now fits a pattern, one that I unsee. And that's how I was able to predict it. Which it looks all fucking psychic, doesn't it? But it's not. It's fucking not. It's predictability. Anyway, even with all of that sort of shit that was going down here, you can often be very lost in grief.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to be. It's kind of weird. That's a weird thing to say, isn't it? You don't have to be. You can look at it. There are some things in my life where, especially if I've been next to someone who's passed on, a person, yeah, there's a very strange, what you don't notice because you're in the, and then I wonder if we've been taught to blab. Not blab, but as in get all emotional. Why? Because you're so distracted in that grief moment that you might not be paying attention to something.
Mm-hmm.
Because once again, wouldn't you hide something like that? Yeah, well, everything's hidden, isn't it? Everything's hidden from us. Everything. Literally everything. Some of the most stupidest, mundane shit is hidden. I don't know why. I don't get it. It's not exactly holding dominance over people, is it? It's fucking weird. Like, certain things are just hidden. Plain and slightly hidden. Lots. We would be here forever trying to go through all of that shit. But this stuff, it also appears to be hidden. Because you're already lost in this grief and you gotta go through those stages because someone's told you all the stages of grief are this. You know, before that, I never heard anyone talk about the stages of grief, ever. And then there was a difference when they were. Then it was like a comforter, a soother that went around. Oh, yeah, you got the stages of grief. And then you hear two people talking about it and you're like, what the fuck is that? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I think I'm in this stage now. What the fuck is... What are you... Oh, fucking hell. How do you feel when you're in love? I mean, oh, come on, lad. But grief? Man, step-by-step fucking process. Are we trying to create this or what? Are we gonna... Yeah, we were very knowledgeable in that. But love? No idea. Grief? Perfect. You got this stage, that stage, followed by this stage with this stage. And it's all different for everybody else. And it's like then... And then everyone's saying it. And I'm just like, why? We're so intimately knowledgeable about this. But love. Well, it's a feeling. Good, go on. A bit more. Well, it's kind of a bit like, and it's like high-pitched as ever. But what about grief? Oh, yeah, that's just, you know, that is... You walk through this stage first, then you get a little bit of this, mixed on with a little bit of this. I'm sitting there fucking denouncing it as we go. It often leaves you in this sort of state of obligated to act this way. Whereas I might have a moment where it's like an hour, probably not even that, where I might be blabbing for a bit, and then there's the next couple of hours where I'm sort of, well, I'd be fucking happy. Fucking hell, bipolar never felt so good. But it's not bipolar, it's choice, isn't it? That's what I noticed between these. You bounce between the two. A sort of a tug towards one, don't you? Where it's sort of, you sort of getting that sort of fucking bastards, you know. No, I'm not going to let them fucking have it. I'm not letting them have it. And then you can bottle this shit. Because I think that people that target you like that, they expect you to target everyone else around you because that's what they would do. And then they can go, see, he's a nasty person. See, that person is a nasty person. See, that is a nasty person. I like to bottle it, and then I'm going to aim it at you, and I'm going to knock the fucking cap off. And it's all coming towards you. You did it. Just fucking hold it up, and then people are like, oh, you're suppressing. You shouldn't suppress shit. Too late. You noticed that? Could you ever get that? That you'll have a moment of grief, but followed by a load of fucking happiness. You're like, what? Yeah, burst of fucking. Is that being more in control of your emotion, though?
Yeah, probably.
It fucking hurts like shit. Not gonna lie, it does hurt.
Yeah, and you have some memories, so you go to the nice moments in your memory, maybe as well.
Yeah, but you'll see some people judge you as a narcissist in that. Like, oh, you didn't cry at this funeral. I actually noticed this with someone I lost. Yeah, there was a suicide back in the family, and yeah, someone didn't really react to it. But they did. But they didn't. But they didn't when it was time to do that. When everyone else was doing it. That's where you understand it's time to do it. Yeah. That was fucking strange. But they did. And it's amazing how many people, because you're not following the grief stage, and even I found myself slipping into this, that person must not, you know, oh, they're only crying for sympathy. Fucking because they didn't cry here, now they're crying for sympathy. Oh, it must be a narcissist. They're heartless. That's because you're not following the crowd, by the way. You're not following the herd. And the herd wants to, hey, I did this. Get your ass fucked up now and do it. Control is illegal. Fucking have fun with that. You can have some fun with that. Oh, control is illegal. Have fun with that. Good luck breaking that force field. Bro, it's like this, and this. Yeah, we just brush loads under the carpet here. What happens if you stand up against the herd? I don't think this is right. Shut up and drink the poison. But it's really... Would you just shut up? I told you once. I'm not going to tell you again. I really don't think we should be doing... Get the fuck out! She killed me to stay. Okay, fair enough. Okay. You're such a good person drinking all of that. You know that. Don't listen to him. He's just crazy. Come on. Fucking good luck with that. Good luck breaking that force field because that is fucking something. But yeah, no, I'm gonna leave this one here because I just prattled on this one, which I wanted to because I just want to get some shit out. But yeah, we won't be diving back into some other things, but we'll go in there on a few days. So I really am unpacking some stuff. Yeah, I'm not actually consciously thinking about it, but I can. It's almost like a fucking. It's like a signal. It's the only way I can really put it. Yeah. It sort of builds bit by bit, although I don't look at it until the moment. But it's filling up. It's almost like a fucking printer. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell this is, unless we're going to play catchphrase. 46 documents to go. All right, I'm going to leave this one printing. And something else is printing, and gee, I don't know any other way to explain it to you. You could read the first page. That makes sense, sort of. But there's all the rest of it. So yeah, I like to go through it as it's hot off the press, so to speak. So yeah, I got a few that are building. I already got a few that are built, but I don't want to talk about them just yet because I'm not in the mood to. And I'll go into those on a later date. They are fucking fascinating, though. They are for me. I've been having a little nosy in. Oh yeah, is this minimal? It's not fucking bad now. It's all like that. Can it help anyone? I think it can. But yeah, no, I just find it weird, right? Socialism. That's the one thing, that topic I was looking at. Because people are like, why are you so obsessed with socialism? Because it's the fucking cornerstone of life. I mean, the universe. I'm so selfless. For now. I'll get you later. It's a bit like God as well, isn't it? Go on, fuck off now. We're gonna watch. Then ye gonna judge those. Why thou? No, it's quite like that, but still. Yeah, this whole thing is socialism. The sun gives the plant, and then maybe you can eat from the plant, and then the animal eats off the plant, and then you're definitely eating that animal. That's sustaining life. Something had to die in order for something to transform, really, doesn't it? I think it's been eating other things anyway, so yeah. Whatever. If you're part of the food chain as well.
Yes, you are, by something bigger.
Socialism. And hunter-gatherers would have known this. They would have built the whole of the shite that they did build was built on socialism. each one doing a little bit, but also doing a large amount of their craft. And then they found themselves, I think. And I think there was less violence in this. I think violence came later. I think it went for a very long time without it. And I think this greed might have taken over. Greed, control.
Yeah. That causes violence.
But they didn't go at it indirectly, because that didn't work. So they went at it indirectly via, come on, we're all in this. Come on. Yes, right, go on, get in this socialistic pop. Come on. Yes, all right, we got. You want to make a small business? Oh, bring your trade into here. You're like, come on, fucking hell. We won't watch what you're doing to take it, to put it into this. And then we're going to give it to all of our gentry. No, fucking no. Come on, with room for everybody. Everybody in. Just like the coast, the tide is coming in. People don't tides go out. Get in there, right, the pecking order. Fucking hell, if you notice the way everybody else, I didn't even need to hit him. Everybody else is smacking him. Come on, everybody, in you come, erode this shoreline, gobble it up. It's socialism, step right up, and now it's like, fuck off, go away, die, something, just fucking go away. It's been imperialism, it always has been, this is the cornerstone of everything here. Imperialistic gentry. We know better than you anyway. Now go on, fuck off. Ooh. Pass me a flower. Yes. How come your teeth are so bad anyway? I don't know. I don't know. It's probably money. What was that? Nothing. It's probably you not brushing your teeth. Go on, bugger off. We'll get you when we need you. It was this expensive, yes. Yes, I know. How did that behavior just change all of a sudden? I mean, it's like your ancestors were actually more kinder than what you were. Come on, socialism. Let's go. Let's build this crap. Come on, let's build whatever you got. We got. We're going to share this wealth. All of us in this together. Come on. And everyone's joining up and... heaven. And do you reckon this what's changed after the war?
After the war?
Yeah, after the war for here. Did it start breaking down? It was already breaking down before then, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Scroogeism. Back in then.
Yeah.
Oh, disgusting people. And they throw the buckets of piss and shit out the windows. What was that for? What, to keep all the poor people away? But the fucking metalsmith over the road didn't give a shit about you just throwing all your shit out. That's a fucking good idea. I want to do what the candle maker just did. Fucking muggles. Oh, I'm piss off. Oh, and you want a shilling, mate? Go away. It's fucking a piss for you. Isn't that what it was? And then they made all the streets all pretty shitty, yeah? As if you would actually do that. That's so funny, man. That's funny in a way that is so stupidly funny. You would shit on your own doorstep, poison yourselves just to get poor people to go away. That's weird, mate.
I don't know if it was poor people or if they were adding to this. I have no idea.
So they were quite happy to just sell to one another.
Yeah.
That's it. No one else.
Rich people didn't like to wash themselves very much, so for them it was okay, wasn't it?
Hey, you pauper. Yes, my sir. You want to buy? You want to get some shillings off of me? All right then. Wipe my bum for me. I'm being serious. You really didn't do that, did you? That's the lie, right? That someone's pulling my leg. They didn't get people to wipe their asses, did they?
I think it was kings for kings and queens, wasn't it? Yeah.
Did they give him a shilling?
No, they had portable toilet. They had portable toilet.
No, you can't. This is comedy. This is fucking. This is gold. You mean to tell me that they had to pay people to wipe their ass?
They didn't have to pay them. They were their servants for that purpose.
As a servant, and one of the job descriptions was wipe someone's ass.
Yeah.
How do you break the ice on that? Or you just be like, how the fuck did you do it? I mean, it's just like, you want to wipe my ass? Hey, be a champ. Come here, bring that tissue. I don't think they had tissue. You.
No, the Queen Elizabeth I needed a toilet, so she probably did some gesture, who knows what. They came with the portable toilet, which was probably in something covered, whatever. She stepped in, did whatever she had to do, and then they wiped her ass.
Why?
I don't know. She was offered actually the toilet that was flushing toilet, but because it would be heard all over the palace, everyone would know when she went to toilet, so she didn't want that.
No,
So she
didn't
had
want to be
potty.
heard going for the fucking
So
Yeah.
yeah, so she,
going for a shit, but you were much happy to have people all up in your junk.
well with
Wipe it.
with all those skirts, she
There's
probably
no way they did that. That's the lie. That's the
with
fucking bollocks.
with all those skirts, she probably couldn't do it herself anyway.
Oh no, they didn't. You're lying. You're pulling my leg.
And you know what women did? When they were somewhere at the banquet in the evening and there's king or queen present, you cannot leave. And if you need to go to toilet, you have to find some nice spot like the one for water or something. Put it under your skirt and you can pee. Right.
Yeah, but
So you
how-
probably don't wipe yourself at all, and then you sting. They said that they stung. They were in old-fashioned, slightly older, not the completely modern whatever palaces they build now, but in the older palaces and castles there were no toilets, like or
do you think
no
they were travelling
bathrooms,
out on horse and
especially.
cart somewhere, yeah? And we're like, they stop the horse, and the horse is like, oh fuck's sake! Yes, sire. I need to go to the toilet. It's like, all right, I'll get your tin. Here you are. And he's having a go, and he's scooping up with the shovel and throwing it on the side, this Timothy. And then what? The gentry, whoever it is like, Timothy, yeah, yes. It's just a question, just a quick one. You're good with shoveling, aren't you? Yeah, I have to keep the tracks clean, because if not, I'll have to run through it again, you know? Do me a solid, grab that leaf for me. Here you are, sir. No, I don't think you're understanding. Grab that leaf, give it a wipe.
No, that wouldn't. That no.
You don't think they got inspired? I know! You shovel horse shit, you wouldn't mind, you know.
No, they had
Yeah, but,
special servants
There's
for.
a difference between shoveling it with and using a leaf to get all up in yours. What did they use then? You're dying to say something.
No, I don't think that Timothy would be allowed to touch a royal bottom. They would have special servants either standing and holding behind the coach or sitting somewhere in the coach, like quietly, for that purpose.
They didn't have universal ass wipes. They had certain types of
Yeah,
ass wipes. No, you're lying. That's not
They
what
had
happened.
assigned. Yeah, I don't think that anyone could touch their royalties or the rich,
Did the
really
rich do
rich
this then?
gentry.
Did the rich gentry do it?
I don't know if all the probably the richest gentry might, the ones who were not that rich and
I was
lived
put here by God.
somewhere in poor countryside probably didn't have ass wipers.
What are you looking inside the Bible for, sir? Yes, good point. You read it to me. I want you to find a chapter as to why God gave me an ass. I swear the answer's in that book somewhere. Because you're one of us, behead him. Next one. Can you find the answer for me? It's because hang him. This is what they used to do, right?
Yeah.
You just walk up to anyone. I don't like the way that one's looking at me. But he's got wooden eyes, sir. I don't care. They're looking at me really strange. Go take his eyes out. I mean, really, are we? This was the time everyone was doing this. Is it really true, or is it just this is bullshit, right?
No, that's not
And
bullshit.
throwing the buckets of piss out of the window. Look out below!
I don't know if they were throwing it or just tipping it down. I don't know how far they were doing that. That I cannot tell. I don't think they were throwing it because at one point the houses were touching each other, so it would go on the wall, wouldn't it?
They didn't have councils back then.
Of course, they did have councils.
Where did the fucking count? Oh, right, the same as today. Oh, I get it. All right, never mind. Just
It-
taking taxes, yeah?
It was
Did they ever take taxes from the
standard.
rich?
What?
Did they ever take taxes from the rich?
How do I know? I don't know.
King? Henry, you owe me a lot of taxes. Got to balance these books. You talk to me like that, dear boy. Cigarette blindfold, this one. Musket job. They had muskets back then, I'm
No,
sure.
King got the taxes, so why would he pay it? He just spread his hand and come and pay.
Yeah, and then he goes, look, because I'm noble, I'm going to pay the taxes. Yeah, but sir, you took him from the taxes. I know.
No, he didn't have to.
That's still a private joke that's shared today. How's that? Gov will give you benefits and you have to pay your taxes. Hold on a minute. So you're going to give me some tax? That's right. And I'm going to give you some tax. Exactly. We're all in this together. Go on, go on. It feels good. You are? Seriously, man, this is fucking weird, mate. But so they used to just tip it down on the street.
I don't know. I didn't see it myself, but I read
They
about
say
it.
it's like horrible history.
Yeah.
And do you think the catacombs? That's not a bad idea, is it?
Which catacombs?
The ones in France or anywhere for that matter. That's a fucking good idea.
For what? That was for burying dead, wasn't it?
No, no, no.
And people
or
were
it was
meeting-
manufacturing a graveyard.
What?
Bury him in graveyard. Leave him in there for a bit. The skin falls off and everything else. Got some bones. Good. Take it down. All right then. Wouldn't you like your bones nicely stacked up like that? I fucking would. Beats the other one where they're saying there's a vampire. It's what's called a plague pit. Yeah, I still think this is a good idea. Everyone's like, where are we going to go when we die? There isn't enough land to bury people. Well, we'll stay in here for 10 years and then dig them up and put them in a fucking... Make nice things from their bones.
I think they do it somewhere. Up to this day, normally. Somewhere South America places. They
Just
do.
get my skeleton and put it into the fucking... into the mud if you can. I want to be holding a hat. I do. Could you imagine that? Just your skeleton with a hat and people going by... Who's this fella? I bet he was funny when he was alive. Actually, disruption. But, you know, still. Wouldn't you like that? Fucking hell, you get right creative with this shit.
Yeah.
Think of the best pose that you want to give. I want to be Peacock.
Yeah, they stored the bones, but they didn't keep the specific bodies together, did they? So you would have a stack of shins, stack of ribs, stack of skulls, and
Oh, you're making God's life a hell of a lot easier.
yeah, and
ain't it?
then they would make lights from it and attach candles
I
to
don't think
it.
they'd
and-
understand God. Oh, okay then. Are you sure? We can cheat the process here. Look at these. That looks all right, doesn't it? Look, fucking hell. We could use that again. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just put it back in there. Still one to remember, though. Next time, we'll program them with this memory, okay? So what are you going to do? I'm going to come down with a stick. I'm going to take a fucking stick, wave it at the skeletons, and we're going to make some new humans. What do you reckon? Or just take them with you when you turn into the blobs in space and try and sort of paste yourself over the skeleton structure. Humans used to look like this. No, I'm telling you, right? If you ever found, if scientists started digging in the ground, yeah? I told you I was just going to bounce around on this video. It started digging into the ground, and then they're like, who the fucking hell is that? I mean, it's a blob thing. Wait, it's a tomb of blobs. These must have been other life forms. Yeah, look, the genetic sequence, look at that. It's all fucking weird. Look at the mutations in that. Fucking, that was terrible. These were called blob animals. They came from Paris in 1950. So we were around then. Okay. Year before the calendars. Millennia before them. And they climbed out of a river in France. Yeah, what would be France today? There was continental drift, sir. Oh, fucking, you're alright making this very easy. Alright. From the board, let's go again. I got to make something up about who these are. And you could be like fucking looking at you. Well, the real story could have been far more boring. That you came in with your ship, landed on this. Ooh, look at this planet. Oh, spotted. Home. And everyone, there's a mutiny on a spacecraft somewhere, and he's landed here, and this is going to be home now. Running around like little fucking spiders to start with. A bunch of fucking hands. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? And then you started to evolve. And then we look like we do today. Do you reckon? No?
Yeah, maybe.
It's rather fitting. It's like my fucking bow. And then all that shit happened. That all happened. Could you imagine that? That'd be weird. Henry, come here. Yes, God? Can you tell me why I gave you an ass? Oh, you thought that was weird? I tried to look in the book, but I couldn't find it. Why did you give me an ass? You know, you put me on the king. I did that. Shh. Silence. Problem is, you're disrupting heaven. Well, why is that? Henry, I said, shh. Need to think. Because it's very laughable for all the other beings to know that you had an ass, but you got everybody else to wipe it. And bullying is not something we take in heaven. We take it very seriously. If we put you out there, it's like putting humans in piranhas. What's those? Alligators? Still no idea. A dinosaur. Oh, yes, I understand. Oh, he had an ass and he couldn't even wipe it. I mean, serious, this is not true. This is not true, is it? It isn't. That's so humoring. He's getting me through bad days. I can admit that. I want to think about that.
Those people were dressed by other people as well. So what do you think? That they wiped their own ass and then someone came and dressed them? I don't think so.
So they beheaded wives, but someone that bought a really big fucking dress. Look, I love the dress and everything. How am I supposed to urinate? Oh, you just go, ma'am. You're serious? You had to take it all off? I mean, why did you make dresses like that?
No, you wouldn't take it all off. You would just stand and do it, probably.
I don't know, I've come this close several times, like trying to, oh shit, it's got a knot on it, oh my god, must have ripped this, why couldn't they ever put fucking zips in? Oh my god, right, and then you mean to tell me that they were making shit that you had to need an instruction manual to get off? How did you ever get the time to do that? So you tell me that they were just with the dress, that's what it was for, just so ladies could go.
I don't know when the underwear was invented.
Or was it just a fashion?
With the corset and the hard skirt, that was fashion for quite a while. Or sometimes it was just on the sides. Then it was all down like a cage, like a bird cage.
Great chastity belt.
I don't know how they did it at different times.
Do you think it was a chastity belt? King was like, "Oi, I don't trust this one." Here's the thing: we can build a cage. All the way around it. It will take her like 4 hours to even get it off on her own. Right, do it. Here's a shilling. I don't know if they had shillings. I just am obsessed with shillings right now. Here's a Thaler. No, that was German. Fuck. Here's a piece of gold. Shit me. Well, all people were like this or just some? Well, obviously it's not
Some.
paupers.
Some. I don't know. I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
And we've been playing it ever since, have we?
What?
This.
Wiping asses? Or what?
Not wiping asses, no. This whole fucking structure of things.
Yeah. More or less.
There's going to be a future version of me born, and we're going to be laughing at this moment now. Not this moment, but the moment that we're all in now.
And then communists came and
So what is
some
communist
stuff
then? Was
changed and
communist socialism?
they
No, it's not,
they executed Romanov's family. That was the Russian royals, didn't they? And then everyone was supposed to be equal, which never happened because
What's
they,
China?
I don't know what they are now. They are capitalistic communists.
I don't understand that, but that's good. It's two things, yeah?
I don't know
Is
what
there anywhere on this planet that is true socialistic?
I don't know.
Has there ever been socialism here?
Honestly, I don't know. I think closest were the Scandinavian countries. Maybe in, I don't know, not now, but last century, sometime after war, maybe. I'm not sure.
Was Germany socialism
I don't know.
at any time?
I don't know. I don't think they were. I don't think anyone really was. Especially not the ones that were
So
called
the water
socialistic.
company, the houses here, and that would have been cars as well and food. That was a bit more socialism, wasn't it? The rationing packs.
Yeah.
That's socialism, yeah?
Yeah.
And socialism created the imperialism.
No, imperialism was here already.
Yeah, I suppose
When
so,
you
but
have
there was a time of
King
there was a
and
change.
queen.
So the only time we ever go socialistic is after war.
Yeah, for a little bit, yeah.
So they then know that it does do a lot of good really quickly then.
Yeah.
So what? Get everyone to be socialistic because it's all for you. And really what we're really saying, you're going to build it for us.
Yeah.
How would we ever get to space? I don't know. Let's do socialism.
Yeah, because they will say we don't want to.
Why?
We said it already because of the structure. Space is big. People do not have to listen to someone who has trillion in a bank and thinks that they are the best in the world or something.
The only
Even
one that
if
would
they are,
stand
yeah.
is what? Probably prisons.
Huh?
But that's if people were committing crime. What crimes would you commit in space?
Same like here.
Bollocks.
Kill
What?
someone, destroy something. If you did,
Why would you kill someone?
I'm not saying you would, but if you did, what else would you do?
There could be a disagreement that might lead into foul play.
Terrorist act, blowing up someone's vessel because you don't like them. People are
Okay,
like that.
how would they blow it up?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
So then we could say then that a type of prison structure would be the only one that stood then, yeah? A self-governing police group. But then they could get too powerful, couldn't they?
Yeah.
So
that,
it would be like everyone's a mayor. Everyone's got the key, right?
that's why
And then
in
they can just go and lock people up. But then people will be locked up who aren't supposed to be locked up. And some people might be like, that's my homie. I'm going to go and let him out.
that's why in sci-fi films, in those that people are already in space and traveling and whatever, if you noticed in all of them, I've seen just a little piece or something. The prisons are always somewhere on the planet. They are not in space.
Yeah. So unless everybody needed to rely on everyone, which I think the mind changes. Yeah, I think because of the
Environment.
yeah. Socialism. Interesting. And it changes your mindset. What do you reckon the best rehabilitation program would be for criminals? Put them in a rocket, send them up.
send them on some dangerous mission that they cannot screw up.
That's not a good idea, but
No.
that's not a bad idea either. I know, I meant for the whole paradigm shift. So they can see how insignificant. Do you ever think people will come back changed?
Astronauts say that it changed them when they saw one planet. Some people here do not get it. Oh, that's our country and we are the best. We will nuke you or something.
Yeah, so with that in mind, who's going to be hating each other?
No one should.
It seems like everybody hates each other here.
Yeah.
So, socialism, is it? A social country, yes? Everyone's talking to each other, everyone's communicating, everyone's showing love to one another, everyone seems to be happy, people can buy things, afford things, after a war and everything else. And then after that, just take it all fucking back. And then create this misery.
Yeah.
And then they try and tell us that there was a depression after the war. What type of depression are we talking about? Because it looks like there's a depression now.
It was before war, not after.
So depression before war. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Ah,
Around 30s, and 30s to 40s led to the war, to the Second World War.
so if you create a depression, it gives you an answer for war. Or it makes people angry. But it's not because of the war or supply chain issues.
Technically,
It's because of the society structure that people don't want to go and battle until you make them feel like they've got nothing left to live for, no hope, and you've crushed everything out of them.
yeah, I think that the first one created that situation, and the second one was the result years later.
So that's what this
Some
is.
20
then,
years
yeah?
later.
So this is deliberate. This is deliberate to get war.
It looks like we are repeating the cycle. Year 25?
So the only time that they ever let you have a time where it's good, it's all an illusion.
Yeah.
Oh man, you guys are fucking bastards, mate.
It's disgusting, isn't it? But no one
But
will
there
teach
again, I'd
you.
understand it. We did go knock down nearly all the churches, so I guess that's probably that says a lot. That does say a lot, doesn't it? How can you be any of those things that claim to be anything divine or God, but you can do that and create this?
That's a question.
So therefore, that defeats the object of it being a kingdom, then, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Because it's about protecting all the people, yes,
yeah,
not some.
yeah, it is.
So it might be. We should call it a minorityism, a minority dome, a few dome.
Some dome. Several dome. I don't know.
1% dome. That's got a ring to it. Just write it down. Because a true kingdom is to protect all of the people inside the walls, yes? Which would be looked at as artificial walls today, as the boundary. Yes?
Yeah.
And that's all people, not some, everyone. And I guess that's what sold the lie of kings then, didn't it?
Yeah, and that they gave it up for their sort of safety or comfort or something to protect and speak for everyone in public eye, because they leave that up to the ones that are the government and parliament and these people.
You say what?
That they gave up the I don't know how to say it. They gave up this protection of all the people for their safety and comfort to stay where they are,
I thought it was
And
because
gave
they
it to-
abused the power.
and gave it to, yeah. But in the modern times, they didn't abuse the power. It was before.
And this comes from the same system that we've got here now, that states if you do something wrong, that's it.
You will be punished.
Yeah, well, no, you'll be punished forever. So that puts anyone that's above anyone else on a pretty high pedestal, yeah? That's fucking weird. You mean to tell me that everyone is then not capable of making mistakes then? And if you do, then that's it. That's why the system punishes like that, isn't it?
That is big nonsense, but
Because there are no chances.
that's how it is, yeah.
But
That's
if
how
you're ruthless
someone
with
made.
money,
Yeah.
come on, I know you didn't do it. Come on. I didn't know that their A numbers are going to cause this and them. Remove them then. What are you like? Alright then. And then they put something else in. See, I did it, I switched it with this. Is there anything known about this? No. No one knows anything about that stuff. Not even we know. Alright then, go on, get on you. Those people died again. It's because of this shit in yours. I didn't know there's anything in that. How silly. We'll take it out. Good lad. Good lad. Fuck me, that's some solidarity, that is, isn't it? Shit. Fucking hell. No, I gotta put that E number in there. Well, why is that? Because it's fireproof. There's another one for you, isn't it? Why have you got to put lead in fuel? Because, you know what I hear? If you put lead in there, it makes people intelligent. They breathe it in the atmosphere.
It runs faster.
And it
Or-
makes my fuel weigh a little bit more. Without lead, fuck all fuel. Put lead in, a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know?
We have a lot of lead here. Something like that.
Why do you need all of those chemicals in there? They're very dangerous. Yeah, but the thing is, I'd only be able to make this many loaves of bread. If I had all that shit in there, those many make this many. Which makes me that much. And it'll also put some money in your pocket too. How's that? You can tax my workers. Alright then. Well, how about, nah, fuck that. And we'll still be taxing your workers, but fuck that. No. You ever heard about the population? Yeah. That's a fucking myth. Come on. But overpopulation will do. Shh. Conspiracy theorist. Start reversing that shit now. Yeah, it's weird, man. That's fucking weird. It's all weird. So, the king lost power because he was being a bastard. Or some gentry was, yeah?
Yeah.
And then we gave it to people who are being bastards. So abuse of power is not to then starve the people, create them to be hopelessness, allow them to have socialism only when it suits to build up after a war, and then cause them depression to send their lives down into the war. Because they're so disorientated with grief and everything else that there's nothing else to live for. But not go to space.
Yeah, and then you wonder why people drink, why you have to send police officers on weekends because they are not happy, they have nothing to do. They
Yeah,
go
the
to-
crime rate's busting through the roof. I think we're ready, aren't we?
Yeah, and why people go in streets and just walk for something. Well, what did you give them? What they have to live for, or do something.
Do people get let out of prisons in war? To go and fight in the war? Here, you can continue your sentence. Got another 25 years to go.
Probably most of them.
Oh, pass me a flower, thank you. You got another 25 years to go. Or you can take that rifle and fuck over there and kill some people. You might have
Probably.
chances of you coming back are like this big.
Yeah.
But Yeah.
Probably except serial killers who could kill all the people before they get to the front.
We're going to be going to conscription. But there are serial killers in the prisons. No, you'll do. They're killers.
Just plain killers, not serial ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably
But you want
did.
someone that's serious about killing. No, we want you. Come on, line up. You do it for your country and flag. I'll fucking do it. I know you will. That's why you're staying in the prison, you bastard. The problem isn't you getting out, you little shit. No, that's good. You'll probably annihilate everybody on the other side and then come back and finish your work here. Well, they are my hunting grounds.
Yeah,
That's why you need to stay there.
I will kill my mates, you know.
He's lying. He's telling porkies. Come on, you go. I've never been to war before. I'll do it for you. No, he's a conspiracy theorist. Come on. I really don't want to go. So either you go or I blow your fucking brains out.
Because then you have prisoners of war, so you have to take the ones that you got somehow, that got to your territory, and you have to lock up those.
So in conscription, if people that don't go, what do? Move on to the other person. I ain't going to fight your fucking war. Hang him
Yeah, something like that, or shoot him.
and shoot him.
Yeah, probably. I don't know what they do these days.
Whilst they're telling the same people that Hitler is doing all of this stuff to... How the fuck did we even get to war? How did you even get to war? Doesn't make any sense. What are they saying? The people are killing Jews over there. That's what was happening, yes? Concentration camps. They're also killing the homeless. Which they were homeless, weren't they?
Yeah,
And they were also killing their
other
own sick
nationals and sick people and whoever, I don't know.
people. We can't accept this here in Britain. We must do something about it. We are going to fuck them up, and that's what we're doing. Who's with me? Everyone says, hey! And then these ones go off. Oh shit, we're dying. We're fucking losing troops left, right, and centre, church. Hear me now? We are? That's fucking bollocks, isn't it? Okay, right, Charlie-ho. Pip, pip, tally-ho. It will be the victory, sons of bitches. Get over there and get in that underbelly. I heard it's a mince grinder. Fucking hell, I suppose it is. Send more! Send them all! And then what, some people are like, we ain't going. You say what there, boy? You think you know better than me? No, if I knew better than you, yeah, I think I know better than you. Are you really sure about that, sir? You think you know better than me? Really, boy? Oh, these cigars are fucking great. Yes, why don't you fuck off over there then? Since you know how to run the war. There. From behind the scenes, this is where we do it. I won't be sitting here cowering in my bathwater while sipping on tea, drinking a cigar. Alright, now fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off you, fuck off you, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. It's victory, apparently. So when these people then said, no, we ain't fucking going, they were then like, we're gonna hang you. Yes, that's it, we're gonna fucking hang you. Well, I thought you said about Hitler, yes, but we're gonna do it better, because we're British. You're not sick, are you? No. Good. You don't have a certain background, do you? No. Good. And you are not disabled either, are you? No. Oh, there can't be nothing like Hitler then. He only does it to those. We're doing it to you for resisting.
Yeah, it's a high treason, isn't it? You don't want to go to war. You
Treason?
create it.
Yes. Experimental fucking people up? Definitely not. Send them. Cannon fodder. What fucking fit in? Oh my god, where do I sign up? Come on now, this is a 10. I'll fucking pump the cigar and everything. Give it all this. Is that how it works? I think it is, isn't it?
Oh,
You mean to
really?
tell me that no one said no? Oh, quick, hide the history.
Of course they did say no. I don't know if they
It's
went
not
to
wrote
jail
in any
first
history book, but we knitted it to some fucking tapestry.
Yeah.
We had someone knitting. Our history is done on cloth. What's yours done on? Book, paper, pen? Fucking Egyptian board, by the way. Oh. That's interesting. Now tell me, how does that devil's that contraption work? I say I'm really good. That's a mix of fucking Churchill and Margaret Thatcher. Yeah, fucking right, mate. Two Tories? Two Tories, yeah, two Tories. Yeah, fucking right. Treason. God's taking notes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Could you imagine that? Fucking hell, that's weird, mate. So, no one knows an accurate amount of people that were actually shot by treason or hung by treason here in Britain. There was probably none. Everybody wanted to fight for their country. The socialism was so high just before the war. No one was depressed. You didn't. I mean, this misery, right? It's got a chance to backfire.
Big depression, so everyone was so depressed
This
that they
is
were.
why everyone's so worried about propaganda, isn't it? You could imagine the other side, your enemy, going like, "Yeah, who the one's made your fucking life terrible, mate? Who fucked shit up for you? Oh, you could take those tanks and fire them at the politician, right? You get what? That's why they're so worried about it, isn't it?
Yeah. Because the others say the opposite way against these. So. Yeah.
And there isn't anyone in the middle just going, you know what? Both of you are fucked. It's both of these. Join my club.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. It's like fucking voting for Sports Day. Just with tanks.
Yeah.
Which is Sports Day. My tank goes further than yours. Well, okay, this one wins.
Yeah, tanks, drones, something like that these days, isn't it? Someone will take a video of it and post it somewhere on YouTube or put it on TV. We'll watch it all. Wonderful.
Because we're too busy focusing on how many Hitler executed. How many did get done here for not going?
Or anywhere else, who knows?
So it's treason if you say no, but if your leader says no, fucking solidarity, mate. I mean, it's the first time we've ever seen leaders that will be like, you know what, perhaps we're not. Wait, what? What did you say? Was it? Shit, we didn't invent a word for fucking... What the fuck is this? This is some sort of treason, I'm sure it is. No, I read the book. It said only people below you, it's treason. Above, there's nothing you can do. You want to think of it like this. Eagle soaring, pigeon flying. The eagle just shat. Pigeon got covered. I'm sorry, but it is that way, isn't it? Oh man, have you seen them seagulls? They even fucking aim it. I swear they do.
Yeah, they do.
Bastards.
And they
And they
see
circle back just to make sure it's on a car.
and they see you feeding some birds and they are there right away.
Yeah, straight away.
Yeah, and they nip the whatever you are throwing in flight.
Well, it works out with cats, doesn't it? There was one cat laying in the garden like, this is a really nice spot. This is great. And it kept coming for loads and loads of times, just laying in this particular area. And the cow. And he goes and takes the biggest shit in the area where the cat's laying. This is my garden. And then they sort of walk away. And then the other one sort of trots back. Where's my little lane? Yeah! Let me get with the fucking... The bastard. And then it leaves. I mean, cats talk, but it's brutal, and it's fucking funny when you watch it. But you got to watch it over a course of a few days, like what they do to each other. They are bastards, aren't they? Fucking hell, could you imagine that? Going to your favourite chair and someone's left a fucking pile of biscuits on there for you. Not the edible kind. Sons of bitches. Can you imagine that? That is what they do. I mean, it's also witty. I think that's funny.
Yeah, it is.
God, they're bastards, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
And it's not coincident, that's fucking premeditated. Oh my god, man. It's fucking... Yeah, I've been saving that one in for a week. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in a weird mood today. Just very happy. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Mus, you're a pain in the ass, mate. He's done some funny shit. And the other cats have done it with them. They don't exactly need to fight each other in order to do... He's been laying in my garden, you know. These bastards are gonna get you. I haven't got any for you right now, but I'm gonna get you. So I starts taking the tray out and it's like, yeah, fuck him. Meow. I want to go out. Meow. All right, go on then. Wait, what the fucking hell are you planning? You were just digging in there. You didn't do anything. Why did you? Swipes the leaf. Tell him Mussy said hi.
It is my place.
Oh my days, that is brutal. That's fucking brutal. He must have been stewing on it. Oh my days, he must have been like seeing that because he could see it from the window. Just to see, give him a couple. Sort of making that look, and then try to fight each other through the glass, and that's just dumb. And then the other one just keeps laying in the garden. Oh my, yeah, brutal, man. Funny, but brutal. If Cats did fucking comedian, I swear. Oh, that's interesting. And the old gentry as well. Fucking hell, that's brutal. Pissing in pots. And I need people to wipe their asses for them. Does it still go on today? Does it still go on today?
You have to go and ask them. I don't know.
We like tradition. Did it get covert? So what else have you converted in that? No, you know how to write. Yeah, that's why I use tissue. Ugh. I've never used tissue. Try using wipes, they're better.
Maybe they do.
Huh?
Maybe they do, who knows?
Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, and it wasn't because they couldn't reach or anything, or something was wrong with their fingers or something. They got too chopped off in a battle and playing around with bow and arrows or something. No, carving something out. Oh no, they don't do that. No. Cooking meat. They didn't do that either. Pull the muscle. I don't know. I've always had to be able to do that.
Did he just accept it? That's a part of history.
You'll be a pal, won't you?
What?
You'll be a pal.
Pal?
Yeah. If I get a little bell near the toilet, you'd have to come in and give us a wipe.
No.
No?
No.
Was it because they were old?
No.
Did they get fed as well?
How do I know? I don't know that part. Maybe some of them, yeah. Who knows? They have different kind of
Do you think
funny
they didn't
habits.
walk around so much is because they didn't want to excel the heart rate? Because we all got like for like, haven't we?
I don't think they knew that at the old times. And they cared about it because they died of some funny disease even though no one killed them, maybe.
Is that why it's called Green King IPA?
Maybe someone poisoned that one. So he became green. Or is it from cards? Green King.
You know, that's really weird, man. Yeah, it's kind of weird. And then what, today? Apparently, they're no longer in power. Because they were doing shitty stuff with their power. And someone was like, you know what? We gotta police this shit. We gotta make sure they never do that
No,
again.
because they lords were unhappy because they didn't leave them enough. I think it was like that more.
So the lords were pissed with them.
Yeah.
Who put the lords in power? They did. The lords were like, that's it. We're
Yeah,
going
they
lords
did.
today.
Yeah. They did. And then they wanted to take some power, some other king or some.
Hold on. Who came first? King or lords?
I don't know.
I clearly am going to have to go and scrub up on my history. You mean to tell me that the kings come first? And then the lords, what, they put the House of Lords in? And then the House of Lords
Much
are like,
later.
there's more of us than there is of you. And we know all your secrets.
Yeah. And they can overpower if the lords became stronger at some point because some kings were not very strong or
Right,
whatever.
so the House of
Not
Lords
very
is built
rich.
upon people who are like, own big brands, yeah?
I don't know.
And these big brands can push the prices up and 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 up until the economy busts, yeah?
Yeah, that's corporatocracy.
So that is a tactic in itself, isn't it?
That's a political system that promotes big companies and their their how do you say it, interests, whatever they want.
Okay, so if all the corporations get together and put all of the money up on all of their products, and people stop buying it, they go bust. Or the nation goes
But
bust.
people have to somehow coordinate and do that. People usually don't do stuff like that. That's the problem.
And the only way to really stop that is by making a clause in the patent that if your company goes bust, you lose the patent. Don't you think?
That might be practical, yeah.
Oh yeah, says you. Who and whose army? Well, this army and all of these people. We don't do democracy here. Well, they don't, do they? Here, lords, if they're lords. I don't know if they are lords. What are lords? Landlord.
No, landlord is not a lord.
It just
Lord
sounds
is
like it.
duke or baron or
So these are lords.
yeah. Landlord
so
got
they own
name.
over the counties, then, do they?
I don't know. I would
So
have to
does
look
Duke
at it.
own Wales?
I'm not sure because there are some formal and there's some I don't know the details.
So you could up the rent.
In
If you
some
own the land,
places,
someone's
yeah.
got to be paying for that,
Yeah.
haven't they? Which would be
Yeah,
a
if you
tax.
even own just a part of it, because some people just inherited title. They don't really own something specific. Maybe some part of it that once was a bigger part. I don't know.
So if we're buying from China,
Yeah.
did they up their prices all of a sudden? Which then meant
really
that we had to up
didn't
our
look.
prices here.
I really didn't look. I don't know. It goes everywhere, from what I know. When my mom tells me that prices go up or something.
Yeah, it goes up everywhere, but it doesn't make any sense. Who's putting
Yeah,
it up?
exactly.
Some group of people get together and say, shall we up the price?
Probably, but I don't know who that is.
So, it ain't government then, is it? And it ain't kings. So who gets together and then says we're going to up the price? Because then they must be running the world.
I don't know who that is.
And then how are we tied in that with our governments then? So then that would mean that corporations do run the world then, yes?
Well, they are bigger than some governments, aren't they? And they have more money than some governments. So
Yeah, more money, more this, more that.
yeah, probably that. Because then it affects the rest of the bigger countries as well, doesn't it? If they up the prices.
So why do no corporations get in the government then?
I really don't know.
Not in it, but around it.
Maybe they don't have to. Maybe they have their politicians, they don't have to.
Because if you don't up the price of things, you don't then need to up the wages, and then money is bullshit. Money is bollocks. Money is fuck all. It's the resources. Do you think they go up to fucking electronics and just start throwing money at it? You are.
No.
Do you think they just take the money and insert it into a fucking quantum void and out pops a mobile phone?
No.
Now see, the people want more money. Yes, because you're charging more money.
Yeah.
So of course they want more money.
Yeah.
God, it doesn't work, does it? It's
How are
fucking
this?
bollocks,
Yeah,
mate.
how
It's
are
just
people
fucked.
so?
It
Yeah,
doesn't work.
Of course it does, because they believe at sustainable growth, as I said.
How does it work? Okay, let's say
I
that
don't know.
everybody then says, "Fuck this, we're not doing it." Everybody goes on strike around the world. The people, everyday people, go on strike. What are they going to do? Who are they going to sell that product to? Each other.
No one, but people
Okay, so
won't
then
do
if they
that.
go and make a load of underground bunkers with each other, what we got? Fucking, let's just for example, we got Red Bull Company.
Huh?
They've made a bunker underground. And they're going to sell it over to the other places. You know, they're probably going to send it through a fucking suction tube from one bunker to the other.
Mhm.
And then they're not going to up the prices between each other then. My drink's now this much. And then Zuckerberg, maybe in his bunker somewhere, just hypothetical, he's going to go, there you are. Then Lord Sugar's like, well, my stuff is this much. And then Red Bull were like, there you are. Or are they going to give this around to each other? Zuckerberg comes out with another computer update and coded something. And it's going to be like, I just made this. We can't have it, I'm going to sell it to you. No. More like the thing would be, is whoever creates the most stuff among themselves becomes the next leader. And then they're going to try and wipe each other out.
Yeah.
No, it just doesn't work. It's not working. It doesn't work.
Yeah, no.
I don't understand it. So they do understand socialism. In
Yeah.
their bunkers. So you've got enough to build bunkers, but you haven't got enough to build a society that works like your bunker. That's kind of weird. I find that weird. You don't have to build a bunker
Because
under the
they
ground,
want
but
to
not in
ensure
space.
their leadership somewhere first.
That's not leadership, though, is it? Well, so then, let's say, time and time again, right? You just need to go and have a look. People have been hidden in fucking mountains and hiding away, waiting for the ones to take... okay, so take this. The Egyptians went out to a battle somewhere, yes? Large casualties on their side. You know, you've got people waiting in the wings for that moment, for those numbers just to dip down just enough. And then they fucking come in and take over. You do know that. You can do it this way. Dip down, erode the numbers. You erode the numbers slowly. Then you go in and take them out. This is why we see liberation in war. That's fucking weird.
Strategy,
Like,
yeah.
so, let's say if it all goes to World War III and it's got a plan that it's going to go like this. France could be the next superpower. Fuck it. Ireland. Yeah, Island of Republic could be the next superpower.
Those are neutral usually, so
Neutral?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's neutral, Petra.
no, they do not
Neutral being in the middle,
participate.
right?
They do not. Yeah.
Yeah? Now temptation in front of you. Could they be in the middle? Yes. But sick and tired of all of this shite. I don't want to go underground. What? My people are going to die if you two go into this. Well, there is an opportunity that you could build this, sir. There is? Yes, but we'd have to act now. So we build all of this? Yep. Well, we don't know for sure, and then they come out and try it and fucking... You're going to have loads of people that go underneath the ground with a lot of thought. Well, let's hope what some of them that go under are integral to anything, and they start working with the creator. Here's the deal. Is this like selling your soul? No, you need it. No, it's not that. We're thinking more along the lines of enhancing it. And apostrophe S with souls. Work with this principle. Are you in? Yes. Good. You see, this happens. Anyway, this happens a lot. Some people you see took some technology, and some people you didn't. May not have got hands-on technology, but got hands and eyes on you getting the technology, and you can backward engineer it. Have they backward engineered it? That's a question. Are they waiting for the opportune moment? And people be like, no one would ever do that. I don't think you understand this very well. You are at your most vulnerable when you go to battle. That's when you're at your most vulnerable. Why? Because you might have sent your troops out. Can you be occupied and someone comes in as you leave? Or you'll go in your bunker and then they go and get you. Won't you take over a kingdom this way?
I can do that.
You'd wait for him to come out, wouldn't you? Or you'd seal it up so they never did. Wow, that's weird. Anyway, so we're run by businesses then.
Right now, looks like.
Right. Not all of them, because some of them were making businesses before these other businesses came, but then these businesses got owned by other business
Yeah.
individuals.
They buy, and others buy, and they buy these, and they buy these, and they buy these.
Yeah, interested. Very interested. Anyway, just processing. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to trust each other in that situation. Anyway, I'm going to dive into some more of these in the coming days. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. This one's just going to bounce around. Yeah, it's been funny.
It's pretty funny.
It's been comedy gold, mate. Anyway, you're right. Let's leave it there.